Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing this fine morning? How are the post-Christmas EPs going for everyone? You know, the usual post-turkey stuffing, however it goes. Hello. Azuna, hello there, welcome to the stream. Hi. Holy power fails? Yeah, I logged on to this and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna not deal with them, and we'll have a, we'll have that be the intro to the stream. I'm sure you guys will enjoy the meme. You know what it reminded me of, chat? The thing it reminded me of, as soon as I saw this and I positioned myself like this, was, you know the meme with the girl who's sitting on the sofa and like four guys standing behind her? I was like, it kind of looks like that. That's what I thought in my head. And then I was like, you know what I should do? I should keep it there. And I should tell everyone. And I should just... It'll be funny. It was funny, right? It was definitely funny. It was like 10 out of 10 funny.
Lizard.
I'm gonna dig up Photoshop again. Wait, why are we lizardceptioning? Oh no. Hi Laurie, welcome to the stream. That was definitely Laurie times Laurie, I'm sure of it. I am in fact confident.
Hello
that
there.
was double the Laurie. That was double the Laurie. Yeah. What meme? Never saw that in my life. So I'm the weird one, yeah? Oh, let me not have that in my face. Yeah.
Hello
There we go. Hello, Shenmei. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Right, let's go, let's go clear those power fails. I actually don't know why those machines power failed. I'm a little bit,
Hello there.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit lost as to why they've all four of them power failed. I haven't even checked, so we'll check in a moment. Hey, Chad. Welcome on in. And ATP, hello. So, okay, chat. Before we get into actually checking why those have power failed, let me give you guys a quick little recap since yesterday. I'm pretty sure the recap since yesterday is... There is no recap since yesterday? Why am I seeing wireless out of range? What? What happened? Wait, what? AE is flickering? Okay, so this is the recap since yesterday. Apparently the base is off. Why? Huh?
Hello there.
Why don't we have power? Like, what gave up? Confuzzled? Yes, I am. Oh! It's the coolant thing that Tortillo told me about, I think. There's 25% coolant that hasn't been extracted. Huh. Hey, Tom. Hey, Daniel, or definitely not Daniel, I should say. Hello. Welcome on into the stream. Okay, well, this explains everything. And it's fairly easy to fix, thankfully, so it should be fine. It's like the easiest fix of all time. I'll show you guys how we fix. So you take 1, and you take 2. Well, actually, you just take a couple, right? Just take a little bit of coolant. You make sure your nukes cannot turn on, like so. As you can see, the nukes cannot turn on. This is important. This is really good. And, just take out the damaged coolant and fix it. There you go, problem solved. Why did it not do a swap? That is so strange. And the nukes are now nuking again. That is bizarre, no? Actually, kerfuffled. Confuzzled, kerfuffled, all of the above.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. We're fine. Hey, Awesomeness. Hey, Spellcaster. Don't redeem explosions, please. This is the scary time of day. Your ear no longer hurts? I'm really happy, Daniel. Did you manage to get it seen by the doctor? Did that thing get sorted by itself? Whew. That might explain why the machines from earlier were power failed, maybe? Though I can't say I'm certain as to what's going on here. Which is never a good sign. I dislike being uncertain about why my machines don't work. That is what I call the big scary. How do we prevent this? I don't know, because I don't know why it happened. Everything is working. Like I said, it's the weirdest, like, issue of all time, in the sense that, like, let me explain, right? If this happens, you will never have an explosion. Like, they'll just turn off. Which is fine, because it's also an easy fix. The problem is going, yeah, but why is it happening? And I don't understand. Huh. Maybe I can watch the vac nuke video from the random Potato 10 guy. Yeah, maybe he knows. Maybe he knows. I did hear he's the person in the community to ask every time you have a vac nuke question, and then he'll answer. If it was doing multiple ME cells worth of coolant cycling in a fuel cycle, maybe you ran out of ME cells. That should not be possible. That is an explanation, and that explanation would work. But I don't think that should be able to happen. That's what I want to say. Like, I can't be sure, but I'm pretty sure. There's no way, is there? Am I cooked? Is this cooked? Is the whole thing cooked? Trying to fix sleep schedule, but you don't want to miss any streams? Daniel, unfortunately, this is the sad part of being all the way in New Zealand, I think. We are like polar opposite time zones. Please keep me on track. Well, in my defense, it's not like we can play without power. So that had to be done anyway. Are we like back up and running now? Like, are we good? Are we chill? Yeah, I guess so. How very bizarre. How very, very bizarre. What's my opinion on Bounty the chocolate? Good question. I'm not a fan, but not because of the coconut, but because of the chocolate. I'm just not really that much of a chocolate guy. If anything, the coconut helps. You know? Hey, Undermania. You'll just get a job that only gives night shift again? You know, that could work. That could actually be a real strat. Is there a chance I ran out of power from a high demand before the nukes could finish recycling and start up? Would that cause this problem? That shouldn't cause this problem. Being out of power in the LSC should not cause this issue. At least that I can think of, Akira. I'll give it some thought. We will see. Become an overnight drain layer? Is that a real job? I've never heard of an overnight drain layer before. Anywho, hi Tristan. Hi. Right, let me go fix these power fails, and then I'll tell you guys the plan for today. This should hopefully not take absolutely forever, and hopefully it'll also look somewhat reasonable, and I won't have to like sit here and complain all day. And we'll have good things happen. Okay, that was a problems. You have problems as well. You have problems as well. Did all 4 of them power fail from problems? That's actually kind of impressive. That's actually really impressive. I don't need any more skeletons running, and I don't need any more Stabaloy running either, actually. Or Ghast. What are you, Jolt? Yeah, we'll run the Jolt for now. Nothing else even needs to run. So we'll leave all of you guys off. Cool. Anything can be a job as long as you find someone stupid enough to pay. Well, I mean, that's true. But that also does, like, Overnight Drain Layer also sounds like a thing that probably should and would exist, now that I'm thinking about it. No more Stabaloy, how am I getting the uranium? No, I'm still getting the uranium from Stabaloy, but let me show Spellcaster. I've chosen to stop running it on account of we're voiding the Stabaloy for fun at the moment. Which there's no reason to do. Which is it. Oh, hello, Anderson. Welcome to the stream. Sent the DM we spoke about. Reply back. Oh, yes, I will. That is, I'll message you back after the stream. Should be a pretty short one today, so I imagine you may still be awake, though I don't know. I will drop your reply soon. Soon. Confused at what would stop the ME IO port from moving the coolant cells. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of experience. Yeah, I don't know either, Tom. I'll have to... I need to recreate it at a moment where I can see. Right? That's the way to figure this out, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. It won't Won't be too hard of a problem to solve, I'm sure. It's 8 p.m. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Okay, maybe you won't be awake by the time I'm able to reply, but I'll definitely take a look straight after the stream anyway. I'm hoping, if things go my way and things go well, it is only a 3-hour stream today. That is my goal. If I can do a 3-hour stream today and get tier 1 water up and running, I am very pleased with myself. That is what I would call a win in today's books. So yeah, I guess that gives away the plan for today, doesn't it? The plan for today is turn this little waterline area that we have into some semblance of a... This guy vaguely has an idea as to what he's maybe doing. And, yeah, sort of just go from there. That's what I want to do. And I came up with a full idea as to what I want to do, by the way. This might be a little difficult to recreate, I don't yet know. But I'll explain my idea to you guys, okay? So the middle... If you guys don't know how waterline works, waterline is a multi-block, and what I mean by that is you have the water purification plant, which is the controller of many different multi-blocks, and waterline is made up of 8 further multi-blocks.
Hello there.
Okay? They are all synced up by this middle guy. They all need to be in range of this middle guy, and they all collectively, each machine produces 1 grade of water. Okay? That is the way that works. Hey, Oxley. Welcome to the stream. And you don't unlock all of waterline in one go. In LUV, you do 2 tiers of water. In ZPM, you do another 2. In UV, you do another 2. And in UHV, you do another 2. And that's how you make all of your waterline. So the way we need to run this is the middle multi, the one that I talked about, the controller of the controllers. This guy runs on a 120-second cycle, and all the other multis are synced up to that cycle. Okay? They don't need any wired connections between them, you just link them wirelessly, and they do just work. But having said all those words, aesthetically, I really like the idea of running pipes. And when I say pipes, I don't mean like GregTech pipes, I mean like pipe-looking things between the controller and all the other multis, as if the controller is sending water to all of them and receiving water from all of them. Something like that, right? I'm not gonna install bendy pipes, don't be silly, but that was roughly the idea I had, like a water plant that looks like it's actually doing water things. How difficult this is to create, I don't know. I really, really don't know. It may even be, like, to the point of going, bro, what are you doing? Like, come on, let's be realistic here. But we'll make an attempt, okay? That is what I can offer. An honest attempt at actually seeing if we can make this work. And I kind of want to make everything float around as well. Like, the tier 1 multi isn't necessarily going to go on the floor. In fact, the floor might not even be at this level. I want to make, like, more floating platforms off of here, and sort of see if I can link a bunch of, like, floaty platforms together and sort of make it work. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I missed the HypeSrv raid. Hello, HypeSrv raiders. Welcome on in. It's the resident potato here, learning how to build, and learning how to do waterline. Well, to be fair, the waterline is the easy part, but I am learning how to build. Welcome on in, guys. Mods, can we give HypeSrv a little shout-out, please? We do like the HypeSrv. Need to turn cheat on, accidentally made MV open quest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, HypeSrv caught cheating. Nuke base and go back to Stone Age. That would be a way of learning. That would be a way of learning, but we're going to learn by building instead. And now that I've yapped all of this out of the way, the first thing we actually need to figure out is actually how to make the middle controller, right? This water purification plant, I crafted the controller last night. As you can see, it's just sitting in here. And the problem we have is it needs these really annoying blocks at the bottom. These ones, super plasticizer treated high-strength concrete. And the reason they're annoying is because they need naphthalene. Because someone decided naphthalene was okay as a thing that exists. And all this means is we need to get coal tar oil, which means we need to distill coal tar, and we don't currently make coal tar. So I want to set up coal tar processing, which I'm hoping should only be like a couple minutes of a setup. But we'll see. We'll see if we can do this in a like streamlined way. The waterline multi-block got the blood magic fetch quest treatment. It did. And Sophie, I read your question earlier about, will I just let it all run at once? No, I won't. I will do the multiplexer setup. The multiplexer setup feels better, in my opinion. It feels more controllable, in a way where, like, you can be sure you're never going to power fail, and I like that about it, so it'll be set up in that fashion. I like seeing Flatline actually running as I fly past. What a lovely thing to see. Look, we're gaining plat and everything. Open computers? Open computers for why? Open computers for waterline? Oh, actually, that's another thing. I'm undecided whether I want to do waterline properly, or whether I want to open computers it. It's very boring to me at this point to redo waterline. I already know the redstone, I've already solved it, like, we're done. Right? To do the redstone again is eh. And I actually really like the open computers solution to waterline, because I never have to think about it again. So I'm actually very, very tempted to open computers the waterline. Do whatever is longest. Well, longest would be redstone. Open computers is a really easy solution. I could show the redstone again. I suppose there's enough new people that, like, I could show the redstone again, and it is reasonably interesting as a watch, but it is very boring to do the redstone. Like, doing the same redstone twice is not fun. You don't want spoilers, but it's kind of impossible not to be spoiled. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're editing Rotted, it is basically going to be spoiled for you. Alas, alas. Open computers, but I have to write the code myself. I would not do that. I'd do the redstone again instead. I absolutely would not do that. Maybe for some other things, but not for this. Waterline is a bit too much of a pain. I'm doing redstone for just one. I'm not doing twist levels of spam. That's a good point, actually. That might make it far more doable and far less ill. Why am I here? What is the meaning of life? So that's a fair point. Anyway, let's actually get started. So to get started with waterline, like I said, the first thing we need is this naphthalene stuff. And if we need naphthalene, we need to get coal tar oil. So let's just jump straight into that. Let's just put down the distillation tower that is needed for this. Plug it in and get going and just be sad. Gotta happen. Hey, Gekken Man, Merry Christmas. I believe you're about a day late, but that's okay. Merry Christmas to you, sir. We can merry the Christmas for a little while longer. Why not? Is the waterline control so you only make the tiers you need instead of voiding water? Yes, that is exactly it, Tom. That is what I would be doing. Right, let's knock all of this garbage out, and we'll start laying a distillation tower down. Chat, I'm actually locked in today because I want to get stuff done. And not that we haven't got stuff done the last couple of days, but I actually want to get a lot of stuff done today, especially in a short stream, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. How many outputs do you have? That's tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need a tier 4 waterline. Tier 4 waterline? Tier 4 distillation tower, sorry, is what I mean to say. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there we go. That should cover all the outputs we'll be getting. Hello, it's Maria. Sarah asked if I had a good Christmas, and I'd like cookies with chocolate chips. I don't know who Sarah is, but I would like cookies with chocolate chips, please. And I did have a lovely Christmas, thank you. Not voiding water is a wild statement if you don't know about waterline. It is. It is a wild statement. While I'm doing waterline, you're going to research inventories full of notes. Very good, very good, very good. Seems sensible, Akira. It's your daughter. They're having a snuggle fest in the living room. Aw, that's cute. We do like a good snuggle fest around here. Right, give me some maintenance. Okay, and what else do we have? I guess just run it some power and IO. Sure, should be like the easiest IO of all time. So we'll just do IO on the side just in case we can put something else there as well. While I do waterline, it's sleep time. Yeah, Daniel, go get some sleep. Fix your sleep. There's no need to stay up super late watching the Greg. The Greg will always be here. And the Greg will be up in the form of VODs on the YouTube. Though actually, having said that, VODs will be on YouTube. The last couple of days of VODs, the 12-hour streams aren't yet up because the day one, the day one of the 12-hour stream, so the one from 2 days ago, I couldn't upload that VOD because it's over 12 hours, and I haven't yet had a chance to edit it down so that it's a little shorter. That will probably happen today after the stream, so all 3 of those VODs will go up soon. That will be from Christmas Eve, Christmas, and today. They should be up in the next couple of days. My apologies for the little delay on those. Clean up the spray cans. It's fine. They can stay. What's the problem? Hey, Kydrel. Welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
Let's grab... Do I need a good energy hatch on this one? Probably not. Like HV should do. I don't need this thing to run fast. I just need it to run for a little bit. We'll give it an input bus. And do I even need this thing to... Sorry, not input bus even. Input hatch? I don't even need this thing to run a lot. I just need it to run for like a little bit and we can move on. So this will be nice as well. Hey, Jims. Welcome on into the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Leave those two. This is where we pull stuff up. Yep, that works. And all of these are outputs. Is that space for 5 outputs? Is that how many we have? It is how many we have. Some reason uploading to YouTube takes longer. Also, not sure did they change something there. XA, I've also noticed it's been taking mildly longer than it used to. I thought it was just me, and I sort of just ignored it because it was minimal. But it's good to know that it's also happening with you, because it means YouTube probably did something that either worked as intended or worked very not as intended. I imagine they don't want to throttle stuff to their own stuff, so probably something unintended? Hard to know. Anyone in chat have good ideas for baby names? Having another baby girl, but you have no creative ideas? Imagine... Okay. Imagine asking Twitch chat for baby name suggestions. Holy. This can only go badly, no? I mean, I guess you don't have to pick a name from Twitch chat. But, like... I have no faith in Twitch chat to come up with good solutions. Good answers. Also, Anderson, for the Vajra texture, I believe this was made initially by Samsa, and it was ported to 2.8 by Sophie. Sophie is the person who gave it to me, but it is originally a Samsa texture. Name him Waterline? Okay, firstly, it's a girl. Secondly, Waterline? Nice. How do people upload those 48 hours to videos to YouTube if you can't upload 12 hours? It's changed, I believe, Kat. It's changed. You used to be able to do longer. They've now limited it. Like, a few years ago, I think you were able to do more, but you can't anymore. Right, so how are we on channels on the line that's actually coming here? Like, pretty bad is the answer, it seems? Yeah, like, pretty horrible, actually. If that's the case... Oh, I suppose I could actually get away with this. Because I could do the input and have the output and sort of call it a day. Yeah, let's do it like this. Give me a storage bus. I'll use a fluid storage bus to move the fluid straight here, that'll work. And I'll use a set of... little cables. Give me all of these guys. Greetings, Caleb, and hello, Bama. I see you've made your way into the stream. Why do I keep typing K-Blue, man? Am I just incapable of typing? Potentially. Could be the case. Give me this little spray can. Name child after champion in League friend's sister is named like that? Okay, but, like, is your friend's sister named after a champion in League? Or does your friend's sister happen to have a name that is the same as a champion in League? Because those are two very different things, I think. Because named after a champion in League is a little cooked. Thea's a nice name? Thea is a nice name. I do like the name Thea. It has all of the correct... Oh, hello, Creeper. Well, that guy's not very clever, is he? Did bro live? Bro lived the fall. What's your name? Hello, Rabadon. He's just chilling. Hello. Death to you, I'm afraid. My apologies. Can't be helped. Had to be done. I was like, haha, idiot, dead, but he didn't even die. He named her after a League name. That is concerning. That is concerning. Right, give me a HV EV transformer. Just a little one will do. Yep, that'll be fine. We'll stick that in the ground here. Gotta orient it the right way, right? Of course, of course. Cool, and give me some supercon. Thank you for the pet spammer. Hello. Wait, I've already given you a hello. You're getting an extra hello from me. I suppose that's fine. You can have 2 hellos. This needs to be brown, right, to represent the fact that it's a HV cable. Yep, there you go. And let's get power sorted from down below as well. Right, I do need 1 more 8X EV Supercon here. Let's see if we can get one of those going. So 2 4Xs should probably do the trick. Yep, that still works. Good, good, good. There's a 50-50 that when you name your kid, it'll be after a WNBA player or a video game character like Caitlyn or Echo. See, I really like the name Caitlyn, and I've always liked the name Caitlyn even pre-League of Legends, so I can only approve of the name Caitlyn. It is a lovely name. Caitlyn is such a lovely name. Always been a fan. I'm gonna have to change my design since you've eaten the entire waterline. Well, the good thing, Ditika, is I've built basically none of it, so that's fine. That'll work. Your sister's name is Caitlyn? Yeah, Caitlyn is a really lovely name. I don't know why I've always liked it, honestly. No good reason, I think, other than sounds fun. Potato, not a fashion. Who is this Caitlyn? Is she a potato as well? Too many questions, Anderson. I can't answer that many in one go. I'm afraid you'll have to split them up. Am I doing water for netherite line? I'm doing waterline in general, but yes, also for netherite line. Kind of needs to be done both ways. I need some dual interfaces, right? Yeah, give me some dual interfaces, please. Ooh, I do have 2. Okay, this is a good start. No, I don't need 2 interfaces. Bro is actually cooking nothing. So you've got to go on here, Mr. Interface. And you've got to go... I need a storage bus. I really like this subnetting to save channels idea. Like, it's actually such a good way of dealing with... I don't have enough channels on my line problem. Just subnet your outputs. Absolute genius. Who let him cook? Maybe Catherine? Okay, I used to have a boss named Catherine. And she was a really nice woman. But, like, mentally that, like, checks Catherine out as a name for me. This obviously matters 0% because it's not my child. But, there you go. That's my 2 cents on that name. Not listening, am I pregnant? No. Hello? Gregnant? Please use the right word. Let's bring that around. And let's go get you some channels, buddy. Cool. It's funny how certain names can just get ruled out, right? He's with child. No, the correct phrasing here is he is with Greg. Dan is the name of several of your friends, an ex and your brother. See, at that point, you're just never naming a child Dan, are you? Like, there's already too many Dans. You want to have, like, a not Dan in your life as well. It's too complicated. Far too complicated. Like, that just gets confusing at some point. Ah, I'm an idiot. I forgot to filter this. Oops. Oops. Let's filter you for coal tar, insert only. Are you running as well? No, you're not running? Okay, can I just void the stuff then? This is the easiest solution, chat. I'm sorry if you're not avoiding Leica. Just close your eyes. There you go, problem solved. While your eyes were closed as well. You'd name yourself Thorax the Destroyer? Interesting name. Interesting name, indeed. Thorax the Destroyer. Dan is a lot more common than Daniel nowadays. Do you guys know any Dans who aren't actually a Daniel? I feel like all the Dans I know are a Daniel, or were a Daniel. No, are a current present tense. Currently are a Daniel. At least as far as I'm aware. You're linking to you, which means you're pulling your channels from who? From this guy? How's this guy on channels? Oh, this guy is, like, completely cooked on channels. How do I... Bro, the channel problem is getting kind of severe.
Hello there.
How do we even fix some of these? Okay, this is the one that's linking all the way over there. Hello, Tortillo. Welcome to the stream. Wait. What am I even doing here? Hold on a second. Okay. I need channels right here. I'm so dizzy in my own base. I need channels above this line, okay? Right, we've established that. So where are you connected to? You're connected to over this guy, I think. Right? Yep, you're connected to this guy, which is on this line. Chat, I'm not reading chat at all at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me. And this line has 32 channels on it. Okay, let's figure out why. Wait, how? How do you have so many channels? Are we just, like, giga-trolling channels somewhere, or what? 32? I don't even see the possibility of having 32 channels. Unless... Oh, unless all of these are all branching off the same thing? Where are your 32 channels going, my friend? Oh, because you're also connected to this. Okay, and this. Okay, I'm starting to see where they're going. I'm starting to learn and understand. And I think this one is as well. No, this one's connected to somewhere completely different. This one's connected to here. Oh, we've made such a mess down here. So how do I even go about pretending to fix? Like, can I even reclaim any of the channels that we have a problem with? I think no. In fact, I'm, like, pretty certain no. So you're telling me I have a line that uses 2 channels going up, and it goes here, and it wirelessly links this way, and that's all the channels? Yeah, I guess that does add up, actually. I guess that does add up. So if we're linked up here, and I can't cut any of these channels, right, I'm gonna need to get more channels up here that are entirely separate. Fine. Liam, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Whew. Also, hey Tiki. Welcome on in. Sorry, I just spent a bunch of time, staring at channels and I'm actually cooked. I thought I said I like clean-looking AE2 cables. Yeah, I wired none of this shit. This was all Tooge. This was primarily Tooge. Add more controllers and more P2P interfaces. Add more controllers is a solution here, actually, and one that probably needs to be employed. Does it? No, I still see spots on this controller that we can use. Okay, wait, why are we doing this? This is an interesting use of channels from down here. Huh. Okay, well, in this case, if we're pulling channels like this... I guess I'll just daisy chain them? Sure. Wireless hub. I could make hubs, but I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to spend time making them. Given that this cable is completely cooked down here, I'm just going to pull from one lower down and go from there. I need some wirelesses, and I should be good to go. Hopefully we should be able to get hubs at some point soon and we don't have to worry about this. But for now, this is an acceptable solution for me, I think. That took absolutely forever to just locate, like, one channel that I could just stick somewhere up here. That is what we call a nightmare and a half. Okay, give me... I guess I'd put this one right here. And then break that cable. Okay, there we go. Now we have access to channels up here. Cool. And let me now build an actual ICO. Cool. Speaking of CEO, have I seen the Nvidia decision to limit GeForce Now playtime to 100 hours? I don't know what GeForce Now is. What is GeForce Now? Daisy is a nice name. I do like Daisy. I do like Daisy. Daisy is a nice name. Daisy is in Mario Kart, which I also like about Daisy. GeForce Now is cloud gaming. Ah. Okay, so cloud gaming. I can't remember if I talked about it on my stream or if I talked about it on someone else's stream, but thoughts on what do we think about cloud gaming? I know it was like giga bad a few years ago, but it's gotten better, right? Like, it got a lot better over the last couple of years. That's what I've heard anyway. Are you an ICO? You're an industrial coke oven. Yeah, can we have one of those? Industrial coke oven. Yeah, give me one of these guys. That looks basically entirely free. Cool, cool, cool. Morally, you can't and won't support it. Is that on grounds of the fact that you... Like, the subscription-based model of the thing, Anderson? Is that why you guys say no, ill? You'll not endorse a system that'll make it easier for us to not even own our own PCs? Okay, so, devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. What about for people who cannot afford to buy a PC, but can afford to pay, like, a gaming PC where they can play the games they want to play, but can afford to pay, like, the 20 or whatever dollars it is a month? What about that case? Like, for us who are talking about it with a gaming PC, yeah, absolutely, that's great. But what if you want to play? The solution is to make PCs affordable? Yeah, but that's like a great idealistic thing to say, right? Like, how are you going to just make PCs affordable? Like, who, you know? It's not as easy as just saying it, is it? Get a sugar daddy? True, actually. Easy solution. Problem solved. Start by not funneling all the RAM to AI. That's also just an idealistic thing to say, though. Like, as a business, it is in your interest to sell to the people who'll pay you the most. It sucks for us, obviously, like, and I know that it sucks for us, but, like, as a company making RAM doesn't make any sense. By enforcing Nvidia to stop acting as a monopoly, well, that would be nice. That would be nice. Is it cheaper than the Xbox, Nintendo, PS subscriptions? No, it's quite a bit more expensive, I think. I think quite significantly more expensive. One thing to keep in mind is that you need those $20 and another easily double that for an internet connection. Yeah, I guess it does add up. And like, I guess if you really want to play... Okay, actually, here's a better question. What is the cost of a PC? Like, if you want to play, right? Like, if you would like to play game, and you want PC, and you're up for like... And like, you don't need to play every game on max settings, right? You don't need to buy your first PC and, like, being a poor student, and you don't need to run, like, Cyberpunk on max settings 8K. Like, you can just play. Can you get a PC for, like, console prices? 350 laptop can play League? Yeah, okay, I don't mean League. League doesn't count. I mean, like, an actual game. Cost of a PC is easily under $1,500 US. Okay, $1,500 US is a lot. With the RAM situation right now, no, but you used to be able to? Okay, yeah. RAM situation aside, then. 300 laptop can play Minecraft? Can it really? Damn. Add 20% VAT for Europe? Yeah, sure. Sure. Okay, I mean, I guess if you can get something in the region of $500 to $700, you're probably better off saving up. Not modded, but Minecraft. Oh, yes, that's a good point. Not modded Minecraft exists. I forgot about that. That is a bit my bad. Oops. Chat, non-modded Minecraft exists. Did you guys know? Greg can run on a 500 to 800 PC easily with like 8 render distance? Yeah, okay, then maybe it's not even worth. Then maybe like the entire subscription like thing just doesn't even make any sense. Like if you think about it like that, because the only argument that I can see and would ever support is if you cannot afford a PC, this is good. But if PC costs $500, then saving up for it is much, much, much better. Do we have any of the Tantaloys already in? Hello, any Tantaloys? Any Tantaloys? Hello, any Tantaloy friends? Okay, no Tantaloy friends. GTNH is scarily optimized. GTNH is very, very, very well optimized, yes. Java unmodded is actually unplayable on lower end. Oh, really? Why? Like, has it just been getting worse over the years? I mean, I know there's a lot of, like, optimization mods, as you say, Red, that I've seen, like, there's a lot of these, like, new clients, right? Like, Sodium and so on, so on, and so on, which, like, giga help with how stuff runs. That stuff is probably just the answer, isn't it? When like, problems like this pop up. That's like saying if you can't afford to buy food, stick your amount on the tube and pay as you eat. It's just creating a dependency. It is, but like, Anderson, surely you see the point of that, where you go, the alternative of starve is worse. Obviously, it's not the same. Like, you can go your life without playing computer games, but you see the point where the alternative isn't also a good one. Tantaloy 61. Yeah, okay, there we go. Best option if you want to enter gaming, used PC or Steam Deck. Oh, actually, speaking of Steam Deck, how good is Steam Deck? I know some people have been like playing with it now. Is that affordable and good? You like your Steam Deck? Steam Deck is sick, very good. Damn, okay, I didn't expect that much positive response. Well, that's good. That's really good. Console price vastly superior. So it's what is a Steam Deck? Is it like a console priced ish thing, like, or console priced ish thing that can just play all Steam games? Handheld PC? What operating system does it run? Is it proprietary? Is it Steam's operating system? I imagine it just runs it runs Linux. Wait, it runs Linux? Like some flavor of Linux, like, that is... Wow. Wait, that's crazy. That's really good. That's really impressive, even. Just common Valve W? That's so good. That's actually such a good move as well. Solution isn't to accept, it's to shout and... Wait, what was it Anderson said? Rise, shout, and shout until they listen? Who is they in this case, Anderson? Who is they? Like, shout at what? Oh, do we not have a Circuit 3 ABS? Well, that's a little bit of a pain, isn't it? Where is the machine? Oh, I guess I can quite easily add a Circuit 3. Yeah, right, that seems simple enough, assuming we have channels. Which we should have. Oh, in general, not the level of exploitation of common populace, not necessarily only NVIDIA, but the capitalistic world. Oh, okay, I see the point you're making. Yes, I suppose so. Difficult to disagree, given, like, what would you even disagree with? That is entirely a fair point. Yeah, fair. Am I still on track? I'm doing the stuff to work towards the waterline, yeah. I'm making an ICO so I can get the Coltar going, so we can actually make the waterline controller. So I'd say I'm on track. I don't believe I've gotten off yet. No off-tracking around here, please. I would like one input bus. Yep, this guy. I hope I can break this with no repercussions. Pretty please. On crack? No, on track, chat. On track. Not crack. My goodness. Give me... I'm gonna need an interface, right? A regular interface should do the trick. Yeah, give me one of these. My Twitch chat overlay can either be... Can either the text be black or can I put a background behind it? It's hard to read. Is it? I don't think I've ever had that complaint before. If I put a background behind it, the problem you end up having is it starts to take away from the stream, and I don't really want that. I feel like for the most part, it's okay enough to read. Requires an informed populace, which is hard, because the amount of content that capitalistic people can shout is insane, and would require a level of critical thinking that most people aren't aware they need. Yeah, it's a very... Anderson, it's like a super niche problem, where, like... Sorry, not a super niche problem, it's a super, what even is the right way of saying this? Like, it is a problem that is very difficult to combat, because of just the way stuff is, you know? And, like, yes, it's very easy to say that and, like, give up and move on, but it's also just kind of true. Like, what do, you know? You can talk about it, obviously, wherever you can and so on, and you talk about it with the people who can understand, but that's about as far as you can go, right? Anyway, where is my white cable? Do we have any more? Yeah, give me one of these. Okay, done. Yeah, I think so. Okay, now my ABS should be able to do what I want it to do. Please work on blocking mode, good sir. Wait, did someone feed Disakai lung? Unlucky, Disakai, you've now swallowed? It is what it is? Can I please has an industrial coke oven now, please? Okay, there's my industrial coke oven. It's truly a Sisyphean task, which is functionally impossible. Exactly. And now we also need the structural coke oven casings. Are they really used for nothing else? The coke oven has its own specialist casing. Of course it does. Because why wouldn't it? How ridiculous. How absolutely ridiculous. Okay, fine. I suppose this is fine. Just make 16 of them at once. Who cares? Tantalloy is basically free. Not a problem here. We'll chuck that in on the circuit 1 recipe. Oh, we will not chuck that in on the circuit 1 recipe. I mean, we will. But we need to actually get this moved out of the way and actually add some more interfaces, because it seems we're a little bit on the full side here. Oh, and actually, how are we doing on channels here? 26? Oh, yikes. Okay, UA is actually already taking a lot of channels. Is that a problem? Like, one that I need to be worried about? No, probably not right now. Okay. When I'm in my inventory, it's fine, but when not, it's unreadable. Most people watch Twitch, the actual Twitch chat in view, but you're watching on iPad, so you go full screen. Oh, I see. I will see if I can think of a solution to that, Tiki, that isn't putting a background there. Maybe, like, a slight different color of text might be the answer, but I don't like the idea of putting a background there. I will try and think of something, though. So, where interfaces? Give me 2 of these. Without trying to incite or encourage. Wait, what is this? Yeah, Anderson, I think that's the point of the conversation where you don't have it in Twitch chat anymore. But I do appreciate what you're saying. Let's move on from that one. You go here, and I need you over here. Yeah, I think I can place this in a way such that I won't cause myself problems. Let's see. Let's see if I can make that attempt. There we go, and I need one more cable. Yeah, you. Cool. Right, you should be a blocking mode guy. We should give you a name that is similar to the other guys, so you get grouped up with everything. Sorry for making it political, was something you discussed at dinner and got really heated, but you both agreed with each other. Well, that's good. I'm glad you both agree. And yeah, no, it's an important thing to talk about. I just don't think this is the place. Like, I absolutely think it's an important thing to talk about and, like, discuss with you know, friends and so on, but not in Twitch chat. Not in this Twitch chat, anyway. Could it go on the left side? It's my hand texture that's the problem. Oh, I see. Yeah, it probably could go on the left side. I don't see why not, actually. In fact, it might be better on the left side. Let me try. Let's give that a go. Chat, how does this look? Is that a better chat positioning? Do we like that? Further down? Like this? We could try somewhere over here, maybe? Something like that could be good. Just install a left-handed Minecraft mod. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Do I even read chat there, or keep it for YouTube VODs? It's mostly for VODs. And as Tiki says, for people who are trying to, like, watch in full screen and still want to read chat. You want it further left? We can probably move it further left. That should be fine. This is as far left as I should move it, though, because, like, if someone has a really long name, it'll get in the way. Like, I could do this, but if someone has a really long name, it'll get cut off now. But, like, this is as far left as I should realistically move it. Which should be fine. It's nice, maybe try for a bit. Yeah, sure, let's have it there. And give it a go. That seems like reasonable enough placement for me for Minecraft, at least. There should be nothing there that it gets in the way of. That feels weird, though, knowing that it's there now. Okay, that's fine. That's just a little thing that we'll have to get used to, not a big deal. Do we have any pattern expansion cards for this? Yup. Yes, we do. There we go, there we go. So, is this UA on Wish? No, this is UA. What do you mean on Wish? As the last of the discussion before bed for the dingleberries... Dingleberries? Feel free to discuss on Discord. Yeah, have a chat on Discord if you guys want to. And, like, Discord is in DM Anderson on Discord. Not in the server, please. Not in my server. Do the children need to be put to bed, Anderson? Is 9 p.m. their bedtime? Right, can I have 10 of these? Or 12 of these? I could if I had both of those. Okay, that should be pretty simple. 9 p.m. is a cute bedtime. I wonder, did I ever have a bedtime as a child? I don't think I've ever had a bedtime as a kid. I think my parents just let me, like, be. And I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe I would have been, like, healthier as a child with a bedtime. Though I will say, I quite enjoyed telling my friends, haha, I don't have a bedtime. That was quite the fun one. It's weird because you're used to it on the right, but it's much more readable now. Well, okay, I mean, readable is good. That's what we're going for. So we'll see if we can keep that going. If you're heading out, Anderson, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye. Give me some pattern expansion cards. We'll make sure this thing doesn't just fill up right here, right now. Good stuff. You know what they need to do? They need to make interfaces that are a little bit more expensive, that come with default pattern expansion, so I don't have to keep putting cards into them. I'd really appreciate that. Can someone make that a feature request, please? Interfaces that have the max pattern size to begin with. That'd be so nice. Had a bedtime until you turned 13, and then you had a quiet down, we're going to bed now. Don't disturb our sleep time. Yeah, that seems reasonable. That, I think, everyone has in general, because, like, you know, be considerate of the people you live with. Fair. They did, it's called cribs. Okay, fine, fair. Did I just get withered by a bat? Dude, one day I'm gonna fight these bats. Like, I'm gonna go to their house and fight them, like the Nether. Why must you exist? Okay, again, we're learning I should never play an FPS game ever in my life. Is there any more left? Yeah, there's one more annoying squeaker down here. There we go. Cool. Feel free to send questions regarding the potential job. FYI, it would require twice a year on-site meetings with the main office in Singapore, but it's covered by the company. Else it can be fully remote. Yeah, sure, Anderson. I'll take a look and message you about that. That seems like a sensible thing that I need to do later. But yes, for sure, after stream. I can't unfortunately read it now, which I'm sure you understand. Okay. Okay. Starting a company that will sell emergency supplies for Christmas. You'd get a small box and it will have cyanide pills? What? Yes, me. What do you want for Christmas this year, little Timmy? Ooh, Mum, I was thinking cyanide. Hello? Yes, yes, yes. Why is mu metal a command? What even are the commands we have on this chat anymore? I'm so lost. Right, give me these things, please. I'm after 12 of these. Some of those need to go away. Some of those commands need to go. I might have to actually go prune them myself. The mods have been given too much free reign recently. They've been having too much fun. Absolutely ridiculous. Most of the commands got dedicated to Detekai. Yeah, some of them really need to go. We have too many. We have far, far, far too many commands. Free range modders, I know, right? They need to be reined in. So, can I now have 12 of these so I can actually play the game? Okay, fantastic. And can I also have... Ooh, what do you need for power? Or sorry, what do you need for casings? Heat-proof coke oven casing? Heat-proof coke oven casing. This seems entirely free to make. Okay, let's do these ones. That seems good to me. I say I don't want crack and then I build a coke oven. I know, I'm just a ball of inconsistencies like that. What can I say? Alright, so can I now have my heat-proof coke oven casing? How many of these do I need? 8? Okay, please give me 8. Continuing to be missing things, of course. Lovely, lovely. Steel gearbox. How does one make these? They're a circuit 3 recipe, are they? Okay. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Where do I put this? Oh yeah, circuit 3. Me when the amnesia hits 2 seconds in. Feed Detekai Knackline. I only made it yesterday. Please don't feed it to him already. I'll have problems if you feed it to him straight away. Steel gear. I will just extrude these. I'm sure I can. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I should definitely fluid solidify. Don't you like when you have a thought and you go, oh, I've had a good thought, and you realize, in fact, you are quite the clown. I like when that happens to me. Makes me realize that I am, in fact, a clown. Please, can I have 8 of these so I can build my machine and get my coal tar? Chat, how are we 1 hour into the stream? And I was supposed to be doing waterline, and I'm still doing the stuff that is needed to do waterline? Deal with warp is on the clipboard. Yeah, it's definitely not happening today, but it is very much on the clipboard. And the brain board as well. Right, give me this one. Give me... Yeah, I guess anything like this would do the trick here. Okay, let's split this up and actually build this guy. Please keep me on track. Okay, to be fair, I don't think I've gone off track. It's just... You know, things have occurred, that's all. That is all. Okay, that guy can just stay there. For power, give me an EV energy hatch so we can get those parallels going for Mr. Machine. And let's do this as well, right? You come on up with me, good sir. Hopefully this is not, you know, overdraw the line. That would be quite upsetting. I should probably upgrade this machine as well, but I won't right now. Me when things have occurred. Is that what happens, Detekai? When things occur, you just slam your fist down and you get upset? Pineapple on pizza? Pineapple on pizza is fine. People who hate on pineapple on pizza, just like hating for the meme. Pineapple on pizza is fine. Is it my first choice, like, ever? No. Would I go out of my way to get it? No. Is it completely fine anyway? Yeah, absolutely. Shrimp on pizza? I don't think I've ever tried shrimp on pizza, so I would have to give it a go before I say. But generally speaking, I feel like seafood probably doesn't belong on pizza. That's like the vibe I get. It is unlikely that I see seafood on pizza and go, ooh, that sounds delicious. I would like some, please. Wait, can you even add anything to make this better? No, you can't. Okay, brilliant. So you put item in, get item out? Well, that's so easy. Stocking input, ME output, and we're done. Stocking input, ME output. Let's set you to void items because we don't want the garbage. Cool. If you guys ended up on add, you should be done now. Welcome back. And give me that ME output hatch as well. Cool. It's moving time. Hello, J. Rexon. It has been quite a while. How are you? And when I say quite a while, I mean quite a long while. Hosting the giveaway now. Thank you, Justin. Go for it. Cat, Justin said he's doing a giveaway of some Discord Nitro stuff. So if you want to take a look at that, go take a look at the Discord. I think he's giving away, like, some quantity of Discord Nitro. I can't quite remember how much, but he's doing it. Or it might be Nitro Classic or Basic or whatever it's called. Discord Nitro Basic. There you go. There's the info. It is on the Discord. Sounds like a scam. Justin, are you a scam? Can you please confirm? Starve Disakai Discord giveaway. Oh, unlucky. It's gone. Alright, had to take a break from GTNH. Been playing again the last couple of days. Ooh, nice. Good to hear. Hey, it's that huge guy. Wasn't expecting to see him around today. Ooh, maybe I can get him in on my current plan. I don't know if he's streaming. Maybe he is streaming, maybe he isn't streaming. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, he's not streaming. Good, we know now. So coal tar just comes circuit 8 with charcoal. Okay, brilliant. And we have absolutely no access to charcoal whatsoever. Okay, brilliant. Why do we have no access to charcoal? Oh, because we've never made any charcoal, like, ever in our lives. Okay, nice. Nice. Hello, Martin. Welcome to the stream. Do we even own any charcoal? No. Do we own any coal, perhaps? Yeah, we have a decent amount of coal. Can I just sell the coal out? Oh, wait, no, okay, you can do coal. Cool. Right, we'll just pop some coal into here, then. It's not even going to run that much, so I don't mind using coal. Notification came an hour late. Oh, no, what a shame. What a shame. Giveaway not even live for 1 second and already 30 entries. Why am I getting bonked for this? Listen, I only facilitated what you wanted, okay? Let's see if I can convince Tuj onto VC. Perhaps I can, and perhaps we will then have good things. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool. We're actually getting a Tuj. The stream has just gotten like 85 times more exciting, because we will have at least one Tuj joining us. And you guys know what happens when Tuj comes, right? We are in basically very virtual close proximity with Tuna, and that is where the happiness comes. Hey, there it is. There's the coal tar. Let's see if that gets stored in the right place like I want it to. I hope it does. And I hope it doesn't just get voided for fun. Coal tar, please. Okay, why not? Hello? Hello. Why are you not sending the coal tar to where I want it to go? Oh, are you a long recipe for some reason? Oh, you're a 28-second recipe for some reason. Okay. Okay. And then it's ended up here. Brilliant. And what do we do with the coal tar? We just turn on the distillation tower? FYI, chat location does in fact make it harder to read in game chat. Oh, that's why I never had it there. But we don't need to worry unless Tuj is online and not in VC. Good point. That's why I initially didn't have it there. That's a good shout. Okay, well, we'll have a think about that one, Ditakai, because it's unusual that that's a problem. For one final mini request, can chat be nudged a tiny bit higher so bottom line of in-game chat can be read? Actually, yeah, maybe that's the solution. Maybe if we just do this and bottom line can be read, then we're done. That might even solve it. Potato, shall I get pizza today? No pineapples? Yeah, absolutely, go for it. There's the everything being produced. Good. So, with all of those things being produced, first thing I need to do is actually give them a... Give me a little blue cable, please. They need power so they can actually be output, right? So let's do that first, give them a little quartz fiber. Not quartz, quartz, please. Okay, it's now doing the outputting of the things, except it's not outputting them to anywhere. And I'm wondering, should I just send them all to mainnet? I think I should. Just to be stored, or do I want to just store them here and give mainnet access to being able to see them? Probably just store them on mainnet, right? Would be weird to do the other option. Unless that's already happening. No, that is not already happening. What do we think, chat? Do I store them here or do I store them on mainnet? I actually do not know what a good way of doing this is. Almost certainly store them here, I think. What are their other uses? Let's have a look. What do you do with ethyl benzene? Okay, you can make styrene, and it goes into ethyl anthraquinone if you want, which goes into ethyl anthrohydroquinone later. Can the tar thingy be overclocked to hell and back 28 seconds is slow? It doesn't matter. This needs to run for like 20 minutes, and I never need it to run again. It matters like 0%. Half of them do very little. Oh my god. Hello.
Hello.
Bro ate his mic. Hi, how are you?
Sleepy. I kind of just woke up, which
Oh,
is
nice.
bad.
That is really late. Holy shit.
Yeah.
3 p.m. wake up time. Where did you go to sleep? Like 7 a.m.?
Like 4.
Oh,
No,
okay,
like 4.
okay. That's not too bad then. That is a well-rested Tooge. I hope.
Then why am I tired?
Well, so, okay, this is something I've noticed. If I sleep, like, really late, and I get a good number of hours of sleep, I feel like I always oversleep when I do that. Like, I sleep more than, like, 10 hours, and then I wake up feeling like shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Question. What voltage is the assembler at?
LUV.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It is now able to do the good recipes. But I did a little bit of, like, idea cooking yesterday, by the way, for Waterline. And, like, as I voiced my ideas, I realized I may not have the technical skill in building to pull this off, but the idea is kind of there. And I think it's a cool idea.
Okay.
Once you're done with your sandline thing, if you walk over, I'll show you. But at the moment, I'm setting up the coal tar so that you can make the naphthalene, which is just a troll recipe. Like, it's just there to remind you that there's, hey, you forgot this one recipe. I think we're basically done now, though. I'm just wondering, so when you process coal tar, you know all those outputs you get, like the 5 things, ethyl benzene, anthracene, kerosene, and so on, store on mainnet or just store on subnet and let mainnet see them for a while? I feel like they're all useless, other than for, like, rocket fuel, which you make once, and then you're done. Because we're not making jet fuel for power, are we?
We could. UCFE.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I guess I could just store them on mainnet. It's only 5 cells. It's a lot of thought for 5 cells. No, 4 cells.
Yeah. Oh, the thingy, if we ever upgrade to 2.9, whenever that happens, we're gonna have Crumb's thingy, the mega centrifuge.
Oh, the centrifuge, yes.
Yeah, and that uses kerosene to make some freaking fluid that makes it better or something. I know it uses kerosene.
Okay. That's good to know. That is very cool. Okay, in that case, I'll just stick them on mainnet and call it a day. It's not that hard to do. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Time to add some fluid storage to mainnet chat. Which I think means I need to add another drive. Which I think means we are actually officially at a problem point with channels. But I think a problem point I can solve reasonably easily. Let's see. Let's see. People are saying you need to restart for 2.9 because it'll break too many things. Why? What do you think it will break? Also, usually the people saying this are just very unwilling to rework their setups after they break. Like, if you're willing to do that, it's probably fine. I guess it depends on what it breaks.
Gonna break the synchrotron, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I guess if all the multis are reworked, the way GTNH has always worked, chat, as far as I'm aware, is when they make new things, they don't instantly stop the old things working. They let them sit for one version, like one full version. So if they add a new EBF in 2.9, for example, or a Mega EBF, they won't remove the old Mega EBF in the same version. They'll remove it in 2.10 or 2.11 and tell you you can no longer craft.
Yeah, they removed the recipe.
So then you have like 2 versions to switch your thing over, so most things should not break. Do I put potatoes on pizza? No, but I don't think anyone else does either. In fact, I'm like quite confident about that one. Okay, give me this guy. I'm gonna move the water storage, and I think I might have solved the problem we have for now. Because then I can run a dense cable this way and be good. Okay, you go there. Yeah, no, that's definitely the answer. Oh, I was wondering why we were just making infinite of these singularities. It's because we're perma-pumping water into this for some reason.
To make them.
Do we want a lot of them?
No.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I used maybe 8 in my entire playthrough.
Yeah, we have 573. I was so confused as to how we're getting them, so I was like, surely we're not voiding this many fluids. No, in fact, we are just perma-passively voiding water. That made sense. Cool. Hey, yo, Mama, welcome to the stream. There's the water there. Alright, chat, I think we're now good to be able to add a bunch more fluid storage without running into a bunch more problems. So I'm going to do this. Give me some dense cable. I'll remove this one as well. May as well just fix it all in one go. And when I say fix, I mean upgrade.
We're out of oxygen?
No, we're not. Check again. I just disconnected oxygen storage for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Should be good. What's Android even used for? I have never used that mod before. What a lovely question. It is used for almost everything in the early game because it's super convenient to move items around using like Ender.io methods of item and fluid transportation. But as you go later and later, almost nothing. So it starts off super useful and like ends very not, I guess.
You can use it for like automation challenges. That's
yeah. Conduits are so nice. Yeah, conduits are lovely when you first get them. Give me some drives, please. What is confidently wrong? They put potatoes on pizza. Wait, is potatoes on pizza a thing?
Yeah, some people put fries on pizza.
Oh no. So not only are you frying the potato, and then you're putting it on a pizza? My goodness. Those poor potatoes. Dude, do you know how they, like, farm these potatoes, right? They go to the farms, and the potatoes try to run, but they're really small. And they, like, most of them don't have legs, so they just roll. So, and they can't get away fast enough, and they just scoop them up by the thousands, and they take them to the supermarkets. It's horrible to watch. Like, you feel so sorry for them, but, you know, like, what can you do? The evil people, they just want them, and they can't be rescued. It is what it is.
It is.
Yeah. What do I mean, most of them? Well, I have legs, and I'm a potato, so, you know, some of the other cousins probably do as well.
I will be making the dehydrators drunk because I need a lot of hatch interaction.
Yeah, that's fair. What for? Oh, is this for sandline?
For the you have
Okay.
to dehydrate the fluorite.
Nice.
To get that's the last step.
I managed to, like, in the couple of days you were away, we were having really bad fluorine issues. So I made IA Aries and, like, fixed bees for IA Aries. So fluorine is no longer a problem, but if you run yours, I might be able to take one of the IA Aries down, which will mean I can run one IA Aries of something else, which will be nice.
Yeah.
Where is Sandline? Oh, it should be here, right? I'm coming over to take a look. Let's see. Oh yeah, and also we have this thing, which is now just perma-making thorium-232, which has been quite nice. Which means we actually have some dangotes now.
Nice.
Hello, Blanket Boy. Welcome to the stream. Plan for today.
That's a lot of HSS coils. The hell?
That's because we now have Naquata coils on the Mega.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit of an upgrade that's happened. Plan for today is really simple, Blanket Boy. We are working towards waterline. That is what I'm presently doing, at least. Just making sure we can get as close to that as possible. Maybe even get started on it. I don't want to do a super long stream today. I was thinking like 3 to 4 hours. And then I go and work on the videos I really need to make before the subathon starts. Check if Freezer is backed up again. There's no need to check, I know it is. I'm confident. I'm confident this guy is the problem. Oh, I'm wrong. Is the EBF not running? The EBF is running.
Sandline is Orproc, by the way.
Oh. Sorry, what about Sandline?
It is Orproc. That one chem reactor is the only step that isn't an ore processing step.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Can I show the waterline for those who don't know? I can indeed, yes. I don't know what a good way of showing the waterline is, though, in general. Okay, I guess we can start here. So, waterline... So, most machines are multi-blocks. Waterline is a multi-block, if that makes sense. You have one multi-block that controls many multi-blocks. You have this thing, show tier 3 automation. From where? I don't have one. Like, I don't have waterline. I can show when we get there, but I don't have a waterline to show at the moment. Show the tooltip of the tier 7 controller. Oh, that I can do. That I can do. So what this controller does, chat, this is the first thing that you make, and then you can make 8 more machines, or you will make 8 more machines for waterline. Each machine makes 1 tier of water, ranging from tier 1 all the way through to tier 8, which is unsurprising. And each of those have a different level of complexity and a different level of things you need to do to get water out of them, to get the useful water out of them. The machines are, if I just search up waterline, will they show up? No, I have to search up water, and I think look for them. Where are they? Where are the little machine people? Wait, they know. Oh, there they are. Right, here we go. So we have this one, which is the tier 1 water. And every machine has instructions on it that tell you how to do that step of water. So with no outside help whatsoever, just reading this, you should be able to do all of waterline. In fact, we did, I think, so it is entirely doable, and I think Tooge did the same. Yeah. So, and in my opinion, it is one of the best puzzles in the game to try and solve, like, by yourself. You can open computer solve it, you can just go look up a tutorial, and it's very trivial if you do that. But going through the, like, interesting redstone or similar that you can do to solve this, I think is one of the most fun things in the game. Doing it a second time is 0% interesting, but the first time it's really fun. So here you go. These are the tooltips for the water. Tier 1 is the activated carbon one, tier 2 is ozone. Both of these are actually basically brute forceable. There's no real smart stuff here. Tier 3 onwards, you need to start doing a little bit of redstone or some other logic. And going onwards from there, you can see the tooltips are starting to get a little bit larger. Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 6, and then wait for the Giga one. Here's Tier 7. This is my favorite step of waterline. I really enjoyed, like, giving this a thought. And then I found out Blazing solved it on the side while I was thinking. Or he like, pre-solved it before we even started waterline and put it somewhere, which was kind of cool. Can you pin the giveaway message? Yeah, go for it, Justin.
Yeah, tier 7's not that bad. It's a lot of reading, but if you read it all, it's actually pretty simple.
Okay, but I think it depends on
if you know how binary
tier 7.
works. Yeah, also.
Like, the way you did tier 7 was semi-brute force, right?
I guess, yeah.
Because
I
you
solved it in my head once instead of having the game solve it every time.
Yeah. It kind of just depends which way around you go, and I think having the game solve it every time is the like more fun redstone way of doing it. But solving it in your head once is the much simpler way of building it. Which obviously, you go whichever way around you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blazing built the solve it in game every time version, which was really cool. So there you go. And tier 8 is so boring. Like, it gets fun, it continues to be fun, and you get to tier 8, and it's like, here you go, brute force this. And then you brute force it. There's actually no...
Well, yeah, but actually figuring out how to brute force it, I found kind of cool.
Did you? Okay, I actually didn't even try, because I read it and I was like, this is depressing, and I went and got the open computer script.
Oh.
Because it made me so sad.
I had to solve the order myself, and order that works.
Oh, you solved the order yourself. Okay, very cool. I think I might do that this time, because I don't even know the order. I just pasted the script and moved on. Or rather, I pasted the, it wasn't even Open Computers, it was the AE, like, level maintainer one from the GTNH Discord. So I might try and do this one myself this time, when we get to that
down,
point.
Charm, strange, top, bottom, up, bottom, charm,
what if I memorize
top,
it now, too?
Strange, down.
Unlucky. Like memorized it now? But yeah, that is waterline. That is the thing we're trying to do. Tier 8 is such a slap in the face of clever design. It is. I really don't like the way Tier 8 is. I love the rest of them, honestly. I really do. But Tier 8 is... I don't know. Like, I don't want to call it lazy, because I don't think that's what happened. I think it was just badly executed.
Oh, yeah, I don't get it. I thought it was fine.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like...
The issue with it?
So my issue with it is that you spend all this time coming up with logic, and then the last one is just brute force. That's the issue.
I don't know if it is brute force. It's not like you're just throwing things randomly. You still have to figure out a logical way to put the inputs in.
The order to put the inputs in, right?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
If you have that order, then yeah, it's just brute force.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't spend any time figuring out the order.
Yeah. Okay, I guess so. So yeah, given I even like just had the order, that might be why it felt extra bad for me. Chat, you can have a review from me once I've done it properly this time then.
Ooh, I see what you built. I kind of like that. That's where the waterline brain goes?
Yeah, exactly. But, and my idea for like the rest of it is I want to have like floating multis sort of all around, and build like pipes going from the controller to all the multis. Like actual pipes, not GT pipes. Like built aesthetic pipes. But that's the bit that I feel I have 0% of the skill to execute.
I got you. I've done that. I literally did that before. Do we have any Aegon?
Ooh, there we go. Why are we using ramp? Ramp looks cool. Like, you come into the building, and, like, we need walls and stuff as well, right? Like, none of that is done yet. But you walk up here. Okay, the walk up there is actually really disappointing, because it doesn't walk like a smooth thing. But that's okay. We'll just pretend we walked smoothly up. And then you get here, and like, boom, the controller's right there, which is really cool.
Look, it's a pipe.
Oh! Wait, okay, that's really simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass pipes.
Touche, I don't know if you've ever made a ramp in GTNH, like this.
I have.
It is
it's not
pain
fun.
without Weld Edit. Like, it's so easy with Weld Edit, because you just copy the whole thing, right? Once you do one layer.
I stopped doing non-45 degree slopes, because this is just so annoying to place.
Yeah, apparently it's fine with Matter Manipulator, but we don't have the Matter Manipulator that can copy. But you need Waterline for that. So this took me like 45 minutes to place this ramp yesterday.
I kind of don't like the banding. Can you see the banding?
I can see the banding, and I don't like it either. Even with shaders, you can still see it. I don't know if there's a solution. Qubit 3. We can probably swap it to another block, which might get rid of the banding.
What the hell? Why do these Qubit 3s look different? Do you see? Are they a different shade for you? This Qubit 3?
Yes, mildly.
It's like night and day for me. One of them is like...
Oh, wait, yeah, actually, it is. You're right.
Cold gray, and one of them is warm gray, and I don't...
Yeah. Huh? No, it is all Qubit 3.
Why is it so different? What the hell? Oh, because this is in the shadow of... all of this.
Okay, I don't even have shadows. Like, even when I turn off my
I think
shaders...
I'm looking at your stream and it's not as different as it is for me. Let me send a screenshot of what I'm seeing.
Let me see.
This is definitely just a shader thing, but it makes sense, I guess.
Oh yeah, you have a very big difference on yours.
Yeah.
You asked that because 3 built with half slabs and full blocks for the rest of the base? Oh, you mean in terms of the ramp? I don't know, I thought the ramp looked cool. That's why I built ramp. We could do like that sort of thing, but I really like the idea of this ramp. The ramp like mentally hit the right spot. Though it might have to be with a different block. I don't know if it will ever help. Like these weird lighting things, but if I'm redoing this, it's being redone with matter manipulator. We're 99.
Wait, did you place every single block?
Yes. And then I wanded them.
To, yeah.
The bottom side I could wand, but the top side was annoying to even wand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, 99 out of 100? Oh, 99 out of 100. Ooh. We do like 99 out of 100. Chat, the thing 60 is talking about, if you scroll down and take a look on the stream, you will see we are 99 out of 100 on the plus points goal for December, which is really, really cool. Which means we are 1 away from being done. And we are 1 away from getting 2 months out of 3 done for the thing. Maybe ask Tooge to help with the building? Yes, I have already asked. Satisfactory spoiled you too much, you can never be bothered to build a ramp in Minecraft. Satisfactory is the reason I had an idea to even build a ramp in Minecraft. Regeneration, thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay, I should also make this clear every time I say it, because I feel bad every time I say it and someone goes and gifts subs. They have to be not gifted subs, unfortunately, for this thing, because Twitch is annoying like that. It is 100 actual paid for subs. I got 100. Oh. What? Coincidence? Gifted subs should not count. They explicitly say they don't count. Oh, good job, chat. Thank you, everyone. Ah, Regeneration has also subbed. Okay. We understand where it's coming from now. I was like, huh, number? Hello? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, he's removing my ramp.
I'm just testing. I'll put it back.
Okay.
I know how much effort went into that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you, Regeneration. I do appreciate it. Much appreciated. We have made it to the end. Holy first time chatter. Absolute giga chat first time chatter, yeah. Chat, 1 more month of getting there. And if we do that, Twitch will have to give us the better split. And then we win.
I do like the ramp more. I just wish it didn't have the banding.
If it didn't have the banding, the ramp would be like so much better.
Yeah.
But maybe just a different block is will stop the banding. I don't know. But okay, while you take a look at that, I'm gonna see if I can actually get the waterline stuff crafted. Are my 64Ks done? If they are, I can pop them in. Oh, they are. Okay. Let's go add some storage. Try bit 0. Sophie's suggesting bit 0. Tooge, I don't know if that was good.
Bit 0 is like black. It's gonna be black. That's what I used.
Does that not band?
It doesn't, but it's gonna look way darker than the actual path that leads up here.
Okay. What shape do I think the mod is lacking? I don't build enough to be able to answer that question, Cap. I'm afraid I cannot say. Alright, so we have coal tar, we have... What's up next? We have kerosene. Oh, don't click it like that. There we go. Okay, Tooge, you grew up in India, right? Is kerosene a word you heard a lot growing up? Like more than you should have as a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I haven't heard it once since I left until GTNH.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you hear it so often, and I don't know why in India. Like, I don't remember the context of why I heard it, because I was quite young when I was there. Do you know the context?
Yeah, me too. No, I don't.
Okay. Like, it's a really commonly used word in India, and I don't know why. And it's not used for something random. It is used to refer to kerosene. But I don't know why people are referring to it so much in their day-to-day life.
I don't know.
It's used in lamps?
Yeah.
Maybe it's lamps. Okay, huh.
Yeah, kerosene lamps. Yeah, that sounds right.
Interesting. Coal tar oil? Question mark? Yeah. Coal tar oil. There we go. Right, next up we have kerosene. Perfect. And anthracene. You learned that word early too? No idea where? No, learning the word early is different to hearing it on like a regular basis throughout your life. That's what I mean. Like, learning it early is perfectly reasonable. Like, you can learn any word, like, whenever. But it was, like, regularly used, which is what surprises me. Ethyl, benzene. There we go. Cool. That should be the storage for everything. And now that we have these guys... I hope I labeled them correctly. Yeah, I did. Cool. I should be able to go tell OilProc to actually output these fluids to the right place, and then hopefully we will be able to actually have the waterline multi and actually water the waterline. Oh, I need to just tell those fluids to be output. Here we go. Literally the first Google result for kerosene is kerosene lamp. I guess they must just be used a lot in India. That's probably why. Again, I was too young to realize why the word would have been said so often. Maybe it was even used for, like, cooking stuff, actually. Has to be a combination of both, otherwise even then. Insert. Yeah, let's send all of these guys back. There's my coal tar, there's the kerosene, there's the anthracene, and there's the ethyl benzene. Cool. Is the machine now ready to work? Maybe I drank it as a child? Maybe. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Heaters? Kerosene heaters? No, I promise you, people in India do not need heating. Like, if anything, if anything, they want to be cooler. That country is too hot for its own good. Isn't it used as jet fuel too? If it is, I wouldn't have been exposed to it as a child either way. Like, regardless of whether it is or it isn't. Because I don't think children come across jet fuel that often. I don't know, maybe they do. Like, at least where I grew up, jet fuel wasn't commonplace. Coal tar oil. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, and I had the 60... Oh, I only needed 32k. Okay, this is going to be really easy to do. Easiest recipe of all time. Don't people in India ride rockets to school? I've signed too many NDAs to be able to answer that question, I'm afraid. I cannot say. There is a...
I found a block that works.
Okay, I will come over in just a second. Bear with me. I need to firstly add storage for sulfuric coal tar oil. Are you used for anything else? No. And yes, I need to give you storage anyway, because you're a thing that exists. Go on, give me a 4K cell to store this garbage. Is it a block you like, or no?
It is.
Okay, then let's come take a look.
But
speculation doesn't break NDAs. That is not true, actually. That's not how NDAs work. You cannot be under an NDA with a company that sells, I don't know, snake oil, and go, this company may or may not sell snake oil. I don't know. That's still a breaking of your NDA? Sulfuric coal tar oil. Yeah, that's the one. Cool. I'll just chuck that one down there. Alright, let's come take a look. Oh, also, do you like what I did with the path, like wrapping it around? I feel like we were going very two-dimensionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not two-dimensionally, but like only in two directions. Two-dimensional isn't the right word. Oh yeah, no banding on this one. And there's a little bit of texture
but it's
as well.
It's kind of too different of a color, no?
It is quite a different color. If there was a lighter version of this, I'd be down for it.
No, I couldn't find any.
Chat, what do we think of this? Too dark?
I think so.
You made a rule for that in Minions, no building platforms off the main roads. So that would be a rule that I would adhere to here, Sophie. And we explicitly talked about it yesterday and said I was going to do it anyway. And the reason for that is because I don't want to expand in this direction. This direction will be taken over by the path from here that goes further. So, given that that was always the future plan, I wanted that path to end there. Which is why I built off the main platform. It's dark, but you could make it work. Hempcrete? Ooh, hempcrete was suggested. Is there a nice hempcrete?
It bends.
It bans, okay.
Hempcrete bends, hempcrete powder bends, concrete bends, concrete powder bends.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh, I stole some of your architecture blocks. That's fine. They're in the system now. Right, now that I've done this, naphthalene, let's take a look. You need a distillery. What a... why? The question is just why. Like, why do you exist? Naphthalene is so icky of a recipe to even think about. Okay, I'm chucking a dangote down here, chat. We'll have a dangote in the auto-crafting area. It is what it is. We'll live with one. That was always the plan anyway, and the dangotes I've already made, they now have a home. There we go, dangote placed. Bet on the distillers. Yeah, please do. Whatever that means. I'll just build it to be, like, 1 high. I don't need it to be a gigatall dangote. Dangotes need a muffler hatch, right? Because they're weird like that.
What is this?
Yeah. What's what, sorry?
I found a block that I've never seen that I kind of like. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I need
Please keep me on track. I'm still on track. I'm still on track. For making it a distillery, it has to be max size. Wait, really? Why? Just for fun? Just to troll?
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it has to be max.
I mean, that's fine. Like, it's not expensive or anything, but... Okay. How big is max size? Tier 10? Alright.
I think it's 12 outputs or something, right?
Yeah, which should be tier 10. That'll work for me then, sir. What a weirdo multi. Right, give me... Just use a stack. Oh yeah, wait, if it's max size, that would also work. Good point, Sophie. Gonna celebrate second Christmas Day with family. Have a fabulous day. See you later, Justin. Thank you for dropping by and for doing the giveaway that you're doing. Enjoy your second Christmas. I think this is a Dutch thing, right? Second Christmas?
I've never heard of it.
Okay, I've only heard Dutch people mention it to me recently, so I just assumed it was a Dutch thing.
Probably. I'm not Dutch yet, so I don't know.
Ah, okay. Will you learn when you have to, like, study for that test you'll inevitably have to do?
I am already learning.
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe they'll teach you in there? Yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's converting to being Dutch. No longer,
What do you think
no
of
longer Indian.
this block? Yeah, I'll do anything for a different passport. Like, I'm so tired of dealing with like the Indian embassy for anything. Fuck, they're so incompetent.
I, like, having held an Indian passport and now a not Indian passport, I feel that so much. It is so nice. Does this
1
not
billion
ban?
people and they can't find one person who's capable, bro.
It's so true, so true. I think this bans, Stooge.
It does, but it's not as bad as
Yeah,
as the qubits. Let me try this one. No,
this bans too. It's, yeah, and it's
yeah,
worse.
ban. Glorious bit does not ban, but it's black.
Like, bit is quite a dark black, isn't it?
It's like here. It looks like this.
Let me take a look. Yeah, bit is really black. And this is also really bad for bitrate.
Yeah.
Like, bit the bitrate killer. Light blue in the center of the ramp or some color. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a uniformly colored ramp. That is fair. Oh, we could make it like a road-looking thing going up with like a... Well, actually, no, don't make it a road-looking thing going up. That'd be really weird in the middle of a building. From afar, bit doesn't do much. Doesn't it even do a bit? You need to apologize to any Minions member that streams? Yeah, bit, like, destroys bit, right? Neb really wanted to build with it a fair few times and just decided no. He can't, because he saw it on my stream once and said, yeah, I'm getting rid of that. I didn't even ask him to. He just saw it once and he was like, nope. That is done. Corp was his, Corp 3, I think, was the thing he settled for. Or, like, one of the Corps that still destroys bitrate, maybe Corp 6. Right, there we go. There's a Dangote. Dangote Distillus. Let's give you a maintenance hatch. How are you still an incomplete structure? Does it need all the outputs to become a distillery? Also, how do I even change its mode?
Screwdriver.
It doesn't have a button. Can't switch mode if not in full height. Okay, apparently this is not the full height. My bad. Sorry, sir. Let me just get all of these out and try again.
Do you have an output hatch on every level?
No, does it need one?
Yeah.
Even in distillery mode?
I think so.
Okay.
I remember looking at the DT code, and I'm pretty sure it judges the structure height by counting the output hatches.
Huh. So right now it's like it thinks it's not max height because it doesn't have the output hatches? Ah, I see, I see. Okay, sure, why not?
Right.
Why would Tooge be reading the GT code for fun? Yeah, absolutely. It's actually like one of the most fun things ever. Blazing used to do it as well. Like, I make it a point that whenever I play, I have one person who's good at building on my team, and one person who likes reading code. That's why we had Neb, who was good at building, and Blazing, who read code. And this time we had 3 who was good at building, and Tooge, who reads code. And then that way I can be bad at both, and it's still fine.
Well, the real reason was because I was trying to figure out how to do something similar for LHC.
Ah. With bad documentation, reading the code is the only way to actually know how stuff works. Yeah, GTNH largely is actually reasonably fine documented if you know where to look. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Like, knowing where to look is basically not possible, given how fragmented the information is. But, like, if you do know, it's not too bad. Cough, cough, blood magic. Yep. Dude, I will be here all day to shit on blood magic with anyone.
You know, I think slabs are the way to go.
Just because of banding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like, if it doesn't work, then it is what it is. 45 minutes is nothing in the grand scheme of things.
I'll show you what it looks like with shaders, too.
Yeah, I can turn my shaders on, it's fine. Should be able to see the difference. Yeah, I mean, that looks completely fine. Like, I'd be okay with that. The just little steps up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like having the ramp on the underside, though. Because...
yeah, you can't see the banding.
Yeah,
so
there's banding, but it's all in shadow, so it's not as noticeable.
Also, like, you're rarely walking under there, so it should also be fine. Yeah, I'm up for that. Okay. I'm up for doing it that way. Cool. Okay, well, while Tooge sorts that out, we still need to actually get the waterline multis crafted. Knackline is really fast, by the way. Like, when you turn Knackline on, it just instantly makes so much Naquada. Like, I turned it on overnight, and we had enough Naquada to make coils next day. For, like, a mega. And I'm sure we can just make Knack Alloy now if you wanted to. Probably should have just made Knack Alloy yesterday and checked properly, but I didn't even. Like, who cares?
It takes forever to blast, though, I think.
Oh, does it? Knack Alloy?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. It takes forever to cool, and it takes not too long to blast.
What am I thinking of then?
ZPM Naquada.
Takes forever.
Yeah. Yay, finally got Discord to work. You joined Potato Land? Let's go! Newest member of Potato Land?
Takes forever.
Oh, does it?
20 seconds base time. Yeah.
Dude, who came up with this? Oh no. What a horrible mixer recipe. Okay, that can happen after UA. I'm not doing that before. There's no need to anyway. We don't need that much heat. Holy. So, Tooge, we have 3 things to do before we can get a good matter manipulator that we can use now. Mentioned? Down from 4. Yep. Yeah, mentioned indeed. We have waterline, we have netherite line, and we have the lovely fusion.
Yeah.
Once all of those small things, which aren't like the entirety of LUV, are done, you can get an LUV matter manipulator.
Yeah.
It actually, it's so upsetting that it's gated so far. I wish it was a little cheaper. Especially for people who play without World Edit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a group of people I previously would not have cared about, but now I'm a member. Which is, yeah, so here we are.
Welcome to the elite.
No. Welcome to the pain enjoyers, you mean? Ah, there we go. It works. So now I screwdriver you. Aha, now running in distillery mode. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, what I'm going to do to all of these outputs, chat, is the same thing I've done everywhere else, which is I'm going to subnet the outputs, because I don't want to use 12 channels for fun, and just output directly with a storage bus to mainnet. That's the easiest way. I only need the lowest one. Oh, are the rest of them just there for fun? Nice. Okay, then. Then in that case, I'll do it even easier. Can't even use ULV buses. We'll leave them ME because it's nicer anyway aesthetically to do it like that. But that's good to know.
They're all going to fill up too, by the way.
They're all going to fill up too? Sorry?
All those hatches are going to fill up.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
What if I lock them to nothing?
Can you lock them to nothing?
Or sorry, lock them to something they'll never have.
Oh, that's probably fine. Yeah, that'll probably work.
Okay. Let's lock them to nothing with some normal output hatches then. Because I'm not putting cells into all of them to lock them. That is far too much work. Have I started filling up
all of mine to the network and then called it a day?
That would also be a solution, yes. But I'm trying to be cheap for some reason that I don't actually know. Okay, we'll put in molten tantalloy. Yep, that's what these are all allowed to fill up with. Molten tantalloy 61. I dare you, be molten tantalloy 61. It's weird that it needs to be max height to form a distillery, which is a thing that can only have one output, and it measures max height by the number of outputs it has.
Yep.
Like, whoever wrote that logic actually cooked. As in, not they cooked, they are cooked.
Yep.
Energy hatch. I guess I'll just run this thing at EV? Yeah, I don't think I can really afford to run it at much more, not in this place where, like, I'm terrified every time I plug in a new machine of burning the whole thing down. That is what we call the big scary. Okay, give me power in the form of the nice supercon that we have. The logic was probably copy-paste from the original DT. Yeah, probably. I'm glad at least, though, that the Dangote is just now tier 2 by default. I'm really glad that's a thing. Because I wonder how many people played the game who found out embarrassingly late that a tier 2 Dangote exists. Like,
read the tooltip, bro. It's not that hard.
Reading in my reading game. No, thank
Get
you.
it?
No,
Why
thank
don't
you.
it's like it takes no effort.
me when I rage bait. No, I do tend to read. I just don't read on stream, like, ever. I do all my reading off stream. I struggle to read and talk at the same time. I don't think this is a surprise. I think everyone struggles to read and talk at the same time. So I just prioritize the talking and read later. There we go. Okay. This guy should be able to work in just a second. By the time you were using Dangotes, you were mass printing upgrade circuits. To be fair, I didn't even realize Dangotes existed until, like, long after we started using Dangotes. Because Neb put them down and never told me they were a thing. And I was just like, ooh, why are some of these distillery hatches with mufflers? And then I just moved on. Never thought about it again.
How do you like the ramp I built?
I will come take a look. Let's see. I keep flying the wrong way. It's fine. That's basically just on brand at this point. Let's see. I like that quite a lot, actually. Yeah, that kind of brings the outside into the room. What does a Dangote do? It's a faster distillation tower, Thrad. That's basically it. And it can do the normal single walk DT recipes as well. Sorry, the single block distillery recipes. It's not a DT when it's a single block. I like it. You cooked. Pretty nice. It looks like they have little feet.
For the waterline multis, how do you want to arrange them?
I don't think it particularly matters. They need to go within 32 blocks of the main thing, which is like roughly the room we have. Like vertically, we have a lot of space, obviously. I think we should have some of them go like higher up than the middle one, and some of them should go lower down than the middle one. And I do not think it should be lower tier ones lower and higher tier ones higher. I think we should mix it up because it's cool. Like have it be semi-random, and then we pipe between them. And I think that's the way to do it.
That's basically what I did.
Yeah.
In Hamcorp.
Oh wait, is it?
A waterline building? Yeah, I had a weird shaped building with like 3 different floors, and then I just randomly put them wherever.
Yeah, exactly. Like to do them in order. I mean, doing them in order would also be cool, but like if you do them in order, it doesn't have the same vibe.
It doesn't really look. If you do like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the right, it doesn't really look good because the sizes are so different.
That's true. That's also true. Yeah, I guess we can just do it based on like where the sizes make sense. So for now, we need to just plan out 1 and 2, and the rest of them we figure out later. Or you can just pick a spot for all 8. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you still have such a baby builders one? Mine does 4,000 blocks. Yeah, you should upgrade that. Okay. Is it activated carbon time? Nearly. I'm still making the waterline multi. I still need to make the naphthalene. Because fucking naphthalene. It's like, who even comes up with this shit? Ooh, you know what? You know what would be fun today, Dream Master? What if we made all their lives miserable? And then, like, this is what I imagine a conversation between, like, Boo Boo and Dream Master is. Like, Boo Boo goes to Dream Master and he's like, Dream, I have an idea. It's gonna make them all cry. And then, like, he's just sat there, like, kicking his feet, and he's, like, really happy. And he's clapping and stuff. And then Dream goes, no, Boo Boo, we can't make them that miserable. And then they implement something a little bit less than that.
I think it's the other way.
I mean, whichever way, you know? Whichever way it works. But Boo Boo's French? Okay, fine, it goes wee, then, in that case. Rather than yes. That's it, easy peasy. Me cursing never fails to surprise you. This is because you started watching me after my arc of me going, I need to swear less on my stream, and then I just stopped. Back in the day, like, it would be, like, 1 per sentence. Just punctuate the sentence with a fuck each time, and I decided, no, that's probably not okay for Minecraft streaming. And here we are. Things improved. Did I swear a lot? I felt like I did. I don't know, I felt like I did it way too much, so I decided to actively stop. And like when Threefold was around, I did it even less than I do now, because I was just paranoid about doing it on his stream by accident. Well, like, he doesn't have that.
Well, yeah, he asked us to. I mean, no, he didn't ask us to not. Actually.
No, he didn't ask us to. Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't want to either. So
he said, do what you want, but I don't have that on my stream. I was like, well, okay, I'm not going to do it on your stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be kind of a weird thing to do anyway. Go onto someone else's stream and swear for them. Yeah. You have a friend that cursed more than a sailor to the point you started doing it too. Have been trying to fix that ever since. Yeah, I actually, like, generally in normal speech in real life don't curse that much, like, at all. And, like, I think I started doing it because of stream for a period. And I was like, I have the emotional complexity to express myself better than this. And then I stopped. Like, that's what it took for me. Yeah, input separation off is exactly what I want. Okay, so if I just pop a dual interface here now... Do you need to be a dual interface? I guess you do, because you need to move fluids into here. Yeah, easy dual interface, and then... Oh, I guess, like, 1 more cable to connect you as well? Oh heavens? Yeah, I do say oh heavens quite a lot because I'm British. And then I, like, clutch my pearls and, like, you know, everything. That's the only right way of doing so. Okay, so you will be distillery. I accidentally full screened my game. Oops. Distillery. just 1 amp EV for... And actually, that's it. I'm not even going to give you a circuit number. Like, you are circuit 6, but I'm not going to tell you you are. Oh, yeah. You only swear at AI models based. I've actually been getting increasingly upset about RAM prices without the intention of even really buying RAM. Because, like, there was... I always had this carrot that I was dangling for myself, you know? Where I'd go, oh, please, I really want to, like, you know, at some point buy a new PC. With absolutely no good justification for it whatsoever. And now I can't dangle that anymore because I'm not paying these RAM prices. There's just absolutely no reason ever to do so. Ooh, this is a 1-second LV recipe. I like that a lot.
Stabilized baryonic matter. Fuck you. Idiotic.
Tooge's, what's the word? Vice? I guess vice is a good word. I love stabilized baryonic matter. Are we stuck on... Yeah, we are. Nice.
I love that I'm made of stabilized baryonic matter.
No, I mean the special stabilized baryonic matter, obviously.
What's that?
It's the one that the tier 8 water multi makes. You know, the good stuff. What? Not like your common you know.
What does it take that? It doesn't make any sense.
Me when I rage bait?
It's literally just buzzword. It's buzzword matter is what it is. Without any thought of what it means.
Rotten, you need to farm him in the video. Bro couldn't hold back.
It's
Amazing.
Literally like Grok, please give me 2 random science words. Stabilized baryonic matter. I wonder what that means. Never mind, I don't care. I'm just gonna use it.
Got a job
the
finally.
The worst part is,
go on.
like, it's not even that it doesn't make sense. It's all matter is stabilized baryonic matter, bro. Like,
it makes sense. It's just poorly named. You know? You could have put water in there and called it stabilized baryonic matter.
You could have called it, like, atomic matter. Like, oh, okay, matter that's made of atoms? Okay, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Cat, I'm in the same boat as you, where, like, the problem with upgrading my current PC is you kind of have to upgrade everything, because it's the last of the last gen of Ryzen, like that CPU socket. I can't remember what... Was it AM4, I think? Like, I'm on the last gen of AM4, so now if I want to upgrade, I have to upgrade the motherboard, which means I need to get DDR5 RAM. And if I'm getting DDR5 RAM, and obviously you need the new CPU, I could keep the graphics card, but if I'm upgrading literally everything else, I may as well upgrade that one too. And that's where I'm at. Did I see the new Fluid Solidifier multi? I did. And I actually think it's very, very cool.
Oh, what, ExoFoundry?
There was an announcement yesterday in the GTNH Discord.
Yeah, Chrome thing, you mean?
Yeah. This should be an A.
Fire.
Did you know about that before?
Yeah.
Ooh. He's in the inner circle.
If the inner circle is Chrome, then yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever spoken to Crom. Like, I've seen Crom mentioned so many times by, like, you and Crom. 3 and... yeah, exactly, but I don't even know who this guy is.
Everyone just tags him whenever anything goes wrong in their GTNH and they think it's a bug, even if it's not. Everyone's like, at Crom, fix this for me.
Yeah. 5090 MSRP is $2,000. It sells for 3k in euros. Is it cheaper to import at that point? If the difference is $1,000 because a euro is basically $1, surely it's cheaper to import, right? Also, like, would you want a 5090? I feel like a 5080 does basically everything you need for like $1,000 less. Is this Xeron crafting or having a stroke? I just want to check. I just want to talk. Oh, it is. It just takes 8 billion years per 7,000. Nice. Euro is stronger? Yeah, not by much, right? What's it like? Is it like, what, 5% stronger? I don't know. In my head, euro, dollar, basically about the same. They were at one point on parity. couple years ago, but that was an odd time of like it's not the common thing to have happen, I suppose. Cheaper to fly to the US, buy it and fly back. Actually, real. You're having a stroke? Me too, Minor Loplop. I'm struggling with words today. Like, I'm actually getting... My tongue feels like it's getting caught up on saying things, which is not something I've had in years. No, because you'll have to pay for import fee and VAT at entry and in the EU and shipping. Yeah, but is that all going to be, like, more than $1,000? Hydrate less. Let me do some hydration. Yes, please. Father is an airline pilot. You made him buy all the PC stuff 3 years ago, legit to save 600 euros. Based and smart. Okay, I think I have naphthalene ready to go, which means I think finally I can make the super plasticizer treated garbage. Alright, go on then. We need 56 of you. I'll do 4 of you at a time. Yeah, we'll do 8 of you at a time, why not? So you're going in the chem bath, which now has space. Can I have 56 of these? Yes, if we weren't missing water. Huh? What? How are we missing water, buddy? What? What? I clicked the insert, like, export button on a storage bus and the server crashed?
I was just placing blocks.
That's a new one. It is, restarting. Potato crashing the server again? In my defense, I clicked a button on a storage bus. I don't think that's normal. The storage bus was on, like, a reservoir hatch, but, like, inclement water should not cause issues in GTNH. Shouldn't the recipe be on the dual interface? What recipe, Martin? If you mean the chem bath, it is on a dual interface. It's on a subnet. Today, VRAM is the biggest difference, and it shows on high-resolution gaming, not 1080p. You start to feel the need at 1440 and onward for more than 16 gigs of VRAM. For more than 16 gigs of VRAM? Isn't more than 16 gigs of VRAM basically only on the, like, the 90 series cards from NVIDIA? I don't know what it's like for AMD. Server's back up, by the way. I love the restart time of this server, honestly, it's so good. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, it didn't crash. Weird. Really, really, really weird. Are we having int limit issues already? No, we're not, don't worry. Can you imagine having int limit issues in LUV? I'd cry. Alright, give me 56 of these, bro. Ooh. Finally actually able to craft something? In my video game? Didn't even know that was possible or legal or anything. Okay, the server crashed just now. I feel would have jammed UA, so I'm gonna go check on it. UA loves to jam if server crashes midway through a craft. Or, like, midway through a craft moving. Luckily, it wasn't midway through a craft moving, thank God. Right, is the naphthalene working? And the question there is basically, did I turn on my DT? Nope, I did not turn on my DT. Okay, I've now turned on my DT.
Reorganize the CPUs.
Yeah, always, when you restart a server.
Really? Oh, I guess we haven't named them. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, even more Xeron. Okay, lovely. So this is going to take 8 billion years, this vacuum casing.
Yup.
And let's see if I can make the rest of the stuff I need for the water purification plant. So all I should need now, chat, is fairly simple stuff. I've got the really annoying one crafting. I just need the water plant casings and the reinforced sterile water plant casings. So let's see how many of those I actually want to make. Oh, 69 of these. Perfect, perfect. See, chat, that's the funny number. This one.
That is the funny one.
Look, 69. Haha. Get it?
Yep, I get it.
Nice. See, look how easy that was to understand as well. That's what we like about it. And then
the
we make
great thing about
71
it
as this
is
one.
if you don't get it, it takes literally like one sentence to explain it.
Exactly.
And that's why it's a good meme.
It is a good meme. You don't get it? Ah, see, now you have to go ask someone for an explanation because I'm not going to be the one who gives it to you.
I'll do it.
Fantastic. Go for it. Also, why are we making 8 billion? Oh, I see. Because we're making infinite graphene. I forgot these things were so expensive to make.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll take a minute, but that's fine. We should have the main water controller in a second, which is really good. Right, let me come over and actually be useful now. That took ages to put together. How's it looking good, sir? They're not all going to go on the floor, right? They're going to float. This is just the space.
No, these are just the
cool
footprints, yeah.
Nice.
I'm
I like it a lot.
Biggest ones down first.
Yeah. Nice. Feed Ditakai 69. I think you have to ask him for consent first. I think that's how it works. Make some super glue for better graphene. Yes, me when I go down rabbit hole of the biggest kind. Also, hello there to the person who just said hello there. Hey, Kensi Sonato, welcome on into the stream. How are you? Oh, I have nausea. I love that Formcraft warp effect.
This floor is even.
It is even by even. Yeah, it needs to change. Yep. It needs to go out one in some direction. You're not scared? No, I am. It needs to go one in a direction because it's exactly 4 chunks big.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
We can just
hello,
add a wall
as well.
To, the inner side of
that would also work.
Faces.
Anything should be fine. This is like chunk aligned to a point, and then I was like, I'll actually start breaking out of that habit. Because if I don't stop, I'll keep trying to do it.
I don't look at chunk borders anymore.
I did it for the path because it felt easier to turn it if I kept it consistent. And then, I mean, I guess it's not. You can just turn it wherever free will exists.
True.
That's so true, actually. That is so true. How long is the craft? It's not going to be that long. It'll take like maybe 10 minutes to get all of this crafted. Okay, maybe a little bit more than 10 minutes. I shouldn't have started both of these at once. Oh well, I mean, if we end up with a little bit of spare, we end up with a little bit of spare. Path is missing the pink blocks. The pink blocks aren't meant to be a part of the path. The reason the pink blocks exist is so that 3 could map out, like, centers of chunks and how to chunk align. But if we're giving up on chunk aligning, we don't need pink blocks anymore, which is why I got rid of them. It's not actually an aesthetic choice, the pink ones. Okay. Now that this is done, chat, I'm going to start patterning the tier 1 water multi, because that is the one that we need first. This one should not be a pain to make, if I remember correctly. Or, you know, it very well could be, because why wouldn't it be? Tier 1, clarifier purification unit. Yikes, why are you so expensive? My goodness. I should probably wait to start this craft, just so that I have some reinforced sterile water plant just spare. And then it will just craft with that, but that's fine. Is there anything else that's expensive about you? Oh, you need more anyway. Okay, this is fine. Nothing to actually be upset over. Okay, if we're... Yeah, nothing here is expensive. What's your scan? Wait, since when did they make the scan for the tier 1 water a sifter? Didn't it used to be distilled water to scan?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
what is
new.
it now for the tier 2?
It's grade 1 water, so I guess they just changed the first one to not be distilled water.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe just pattern everything, but wait to stop. Yeah. It does break the pattern, that's weird. I don't...
You know what? You should need to scan the controller of the previous tier to do the next one.
That would also be fine. It's so inexpensive, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's more expensive than using the water. I guess using the cell of water makes it so that you have to actually solve it first.
Yeah, exactly. They should make a dual scanner where you have to do both, just to be a bit annoying.
You could have 2 scans that give you 2 items, and then you craft the items together.
True. Don't have to even make a dual scanner for that one. Right, I'm making the sifter now. Let's pattern in this guy and see what we're missing for this. This needs activated carbon filter meshes. Okay, chat. We have reached my most hated item in this whole game. Because why? Why does it exist in the way that it does? I've spent so much time complaining about the fact that activated carbon, which takes this entire rabbit hole to make, by the way, is a... Why is it a 5-second LUV recipe? Like, what's the need? My LCR can perfect overclock, but will start you off at 5 seconds LUV because fuck you, that's why. It's actually such an upsetting recipe. Please keep me on track. Ditakai, I'm still on track. I promise the complaining is a part of waterline. It needs to happen every time I see activated carbon. Actually induces rage. Ugh. Hate it so much. I'm on track, chat. I'm on track. I'm on track. I'm on track. Anyway, let's go add this to the machine that it needs to be added to. Where is... I'm on crack? No, I'm on track. Can't say any words around these people, my goodness. Overclock on LUV, say only 1.25 seconds. Well, the thing is, like, overclocking to ZPM is also, like, kind of a lot of power. Or in my case, my backbone can't handle it, that's my main reason. Otherwise, I would be doing it already. Imagine not overclocking your LCR instantly. Where's the scanner? Oh yeah, here he is. Hello. Please do me a scan, sir. Right, what do I need for... Let's take a look. Clarifier, purification, blah, blah, blah. We're missing It takes an LUV 64 amp energy hatch to craft. Why? Just for funsies? Yeah, fair. Just for funsies, I think. That's actually such a for fun recipe. And when I say for fun, I mean like Dream Master's fun, not mine. Cool, we'll add it in, not a problem. Okay, so this is all the stuff that we're missing. LUV 64 amp energy hatch should be really easy, actually. And we're not going to make more than one of those at a time right now, or like ever, I think. Are you circuit 0, though? That's the main question. You are. Nice. Are we already getting full on circuit 0 slots? My god, we are. That's going to need more channels. That's kind of crazy. There are so many circuit 0 recipes. I was hoping we wouldn't run out of space until I moved away from here, so I could just make a tall loader if I needed to without stressing. But here we are. Causing me stress. And I have to increase, like, make this a little bit taller and make it stick out above the floor and have it look a little bit weird. Luckily, I know it's moving and only temporary, so I feel like I probably can without emotionally hurting myself. The loader has a 4-interface limit, otherwise it needs a controller. Wait, does it?
Ooh, wait, what?
Does it?
LHC is not the only block that's odd
1,
by
2,
even.
3, 4, 5, 6. No. It can have six interfaces, not 4. Yeah. Sophie's scaring me for fun. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, this waterline multi, yeah. The middle one?
The flocculation is 9 by 8.
Ew.
Let's go.
I was happier before I knew that.
Let's go. Based waterline.
Huge actually being a menace. Circuit 1. Yeah, I guess 8 of those at a time is fine. Are you ever using this for anything? No, not really. I'll make 16 of them. Did I miss a question from Casey? What was the question? Research mechanic, how did it work? Did you see me? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Not a question. It was an idea. I did not miss question. I'm glad. Alright, here's my little data scan. And we should be able to go do good things. What if GTNH 3.0 will need 128 gigs of RAM to play? That would be very, 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 very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Given the direction the pack has been going in this whole time. It barely needs, 6 to play now. I missed your first comment. Oh, what? Your first comment? Good news. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna miss the whole conversation. It'll be easier that way. I'm too lost now to catch up. My apologies. Give me a fluid extractor. Hello, fluid extractor. We will pop a recipe into you. I can't wait to do all the pattern optimizing here, like later, and be sad that I have to do it. That'll be a pleasurable one.
Oh, this is like I fit this in perfectly, dude. Oh.
Huge makes it fit, and then made whatever that noise was.
Yep.
Yep. Me when I make it fit. Right, let's come take a look. Ooh. Oh, you really did, wow.
Yeah. This is just the waterline multis, and then I'm thinking like each of the extra stuff, the extra things you need to solve them, like the laser engravers or whatever.
Yep.
They can have like little branches.
That's exactly what I had in mind, yeah. Or like a lower platform.
Yeah, or a lower, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of those two. Yep, that's what I had in mind. Perfect. Oh, and I was being asked, by the way, if we would be down to solve them with redstone again, just so that people can learn, as opposed to throwing the open computer script, and I was like, yeah, probably. Can easily do. Because there's no solve it again, it's just put down the solution again.
Well, for grade 5, there's solve it again for me, because
yeah, okay, your grade 5 is abysmal. I have a good solution for grade 5.
Yeah, I want to try using state cells for it.
Did your grade 5 even work, by the way? Like, fully?
Yeah, no, it worked perfectly fine. It just had a lot of extra requirements that it didn't need to actually satisfy. I wanted it to work so that if it power failed, nothing would break. I wanted it to work so I could turn it off and nothing would break. And I wanted to not use timers. Or actually, those led to me needing to not use timers. So my thing didn't use timers.
I see. Sophie, grade 5 is the one where you heat it and cool it again. So the plasma and coolant one, yep. That is the tier 5
I wanted it to be safe if I ran out of plasma or coolant.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to add all that stuff, it does get quite a lot more complex, I think. Yeah. I think our solution was just don't run out and just don't power fail. Very much easier to do because of Twist, though, I think.
The only one that didn't work for me was grade 8. Well, it did, but it sometimes randomly broke, and I don't know why. I think it was server restarts.
Server restart, like, as the recipe is about to start, maybe?
Something like that.
Yeah, I can... That kind of stuff is a little weird.
But all of my other solutions did work.
Nice. Just don't run out. Yeah, it's a good solution. Serious question, why are superconductor wires so hard to get? Serious answer, they are not. Like, actually, they are not. They are just more expensive than normal wire, but they give you a lot of quality of life that normal wire doesn't. So, I don't think they're actually that expensive.
It's just cheaper because you don't use rubber. So.
True. Yeah, and you only use stuff like tungsten steel, so makes sense when you don't think about it. Right, activated carbon, come on, please.
Jeez, it's gonna take... What? Oh my god. This is like an hour of waiting for this freaking vacuum casing. Well...
Yeah. Is this a... Okay, I need to expand, like, I need to add another interface to this thing already. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to, but here we are. Here we are. HV Supercon is melting your brain. Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't make HV Supercon. Because at that stage of the game, it's not that cheap. And it's not even really worth it in HV, because you don't need to move power over super long distances. Because titanium is kind of not the way to go in HV for Supercon. But once you're in EV, tungsten steel is fine, not a problem for EV Supercon. Right, give me some interfaces.
Well, if you have a tungsten source, yeah.
Well, yes, but scheelite, right?
Yeah, but remember we had to, like, search in the end to get one of those?
Yeah.
Kind of a pain.
Huh? How did that quest even just complete?
Loot bag.
Oh, okay. Also, going to the end? HV, you kind of have to go to the end in HV Jumper. You can't just, not. I mean, I guess you can just not. It's just, your life is going to be a fair bit easier if you go. I highly recommend doing so. There's a number of things in the end you will start wanting. Oh, I'm going to need to also split you, aren't I? Okay, that's fine.
You know what? I'm going to say it.
We'll make it work. What are you going to say? Go on.
I don't think factory style mod packs should have combat.
I agree. I don't think that's a hot take, actually. I think that is a reasonable, like, entirely fine take. Or if they have combat, it should be optional.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to just turn it off very easily. Desikai agrees. Sophie disagrees. Ooh, Sophie, okay, go give us your disagree take. Why do you think it's it adds to a factory game to have combat? I'm curious to hear. And keep in mind, any opinion that disagrees with mine gets an instant ban. But, like, go on. Let's hear the take. No more mod. Unlucky. Okay, you're blocking mode, you're blocking mode. Okay, all of this is chilling. What if Gaia was 10x harder? Okay, Gaia is just wrong in so many ways.
Gaia's not even hard, it's just boring.
Yeah, Gaia's boring, it's not hard. Gaia can't kill you, right? Gaia is physically unable to kill you, and it takes 5 minutes to do. It's just annoying. And the copyrighted music, so you have to, like, turn your sound down.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, which is also a thing. Gaia is a peak example of what not to do. Oh, yes, absolutely. I was going to do something. Oh, yeah, pattern expansion cards. Pattern expansion cards. 6 of these, please. Cool, let's get these guys in here. Nice. And now they need
Factorio
names.
combat is good, I agree with that. Factorio combat.
Factorio has combat?
is like, yeah, there's like bugs and shit.
Satisfactory combat is scary. Those spiders that jump. I actually nearly threw my mouse and closed the game.
Now that you say that, I'm just gonna say Minecraft combat is dog shit.
Minecraft combat is dog shit. This is the coldest take of all time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really.
Minecraft combat is so bad. Satisfactory combat is 100% optional. Yeah, I do like that about Satisfactory. I turned it off after encountering a spider.
Every time someone tries to make Minecraft combat difficult, all they do is make things one-shot you. Like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Would combat be fun in GregTech if you gave me a minigun to fire at the enemies? In GTNH, maybe a little bit, but not really. Like, I already have a crossbow. I don't need a minigun. You know? But, okay, what would be fun is if there was mobs that didn't one-shot me, that I also didn't one-shot, that using a machine gun on would be interesting. Then having a minigun would be fine. Like the fact that my crossbow one-shots the Wither, what am I going to do with a minigun? Nothing, right? My crossbow's so small and tiny. And the Wither is so big and scary, yet it dies. That's the fun part.
Oh, the Wither, bro. Fuck the Wither. Piece of shit, boss. I had to do it in interactions a few days ago, and fuck, it's so annoying. It has like 700 HP. It has thorns.
They have a buffed
Every time you
Wither?
hit it, you take... Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they buff the shit out of every mob, and I hate it. But yeah. It has 600 HP. It has thorns, so every time you whack it with the sword, you take 2 hearts of damage.
Of course, of course.
and
Mandatory
it spawns
fun.
withers on you. Like wither skeletons on you.
Of course, also mandatory.
Which, by the way, shoot flaming arrows.
Of course, also mandatory.
Really fast. Really fast. It's like so stupid.
I love activated carbon. I love activated carbon. I'm thinking about how much I love it as I pattern this recipe. It is my favorite. Thorns should not exist. I think Thorns is fine, like, in the context of Minecraft, for vanilla Minecraft, on your own armor, because basically no mob will ever spawn with it. In the context of the way, like, GTNH works, it doesn't make any sense, or just modded. Oh, chat is telling me to tell you I automated nether stars, which I have. We now have 17,000 nether stars. Welcome to Buzz Buzz. Oh, also, we have 17,000 nether stars after crashing an inventory full yesterday, because that is tradition around here. Chat, if any of you are struggling for nether stars, I want to show you something. Do you guys like these nether stars? Look where I'm storing them. This is actually, like, infinite storage. You can put as much stuff as you want in here, and it will just keep taking it. There's no limitation to how much you can even put in, which is really cool. See, and it's just stored it, just like that. Easy peasy. Make an auto with a killer instead. No, thank you. Okay, we now have 15,000 nether stars.
I
just used up 2k. Wireless storage? Yeah, it is wireless. It's really cool. Potato 2, fun fact, a thirsty tank works when it's in the rain without a water source blocked by it. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. That's a cute little detail. And a quarter spring, sure, you're a circuit 1 bender type of recipe. Oh, this is going to take me a while to get through. Okay, I need to actually lock in and do these patterns, otherwise it's going to take ages. Small vanadium gallium, yep, go on then. Should we do you out of the rod? We'll do you out of the wire, because I know we definitely have the wire. And we'll make a stack at a time, because why not, really? Cool, cool, cool. That's not storage as per the definition. One also needs to be able to take it back out. It's just accessible much later in the game. You can take it back out if you wait. Yep, definitely. It is real storage. Anyone who's telling you otherwise is just trying to lead you down a dark path that you don't want to go down. They're all liars. I am the only one telling the truth. 16x vanadium gallium cable. Okay, who is actually using 16x vanadium gallium cable for anything? Why must you be in this recipe? It is what it is. Right, what else do we have?
That stuff.
What for?
I don't remember, but I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I just had a like a line, because I would just wire things locally, and I just used those instead of superconductors because they're cheaper. It's not like the loss matters on small.
By the time you're on LUV, yeah, not really. And also small distance, true. True. Okay, chat, I'm nearly done patterning and everything. We are basically there, which means, surely, this is not going to tell me I'm missing 8 billion more things when I request the controller. There's the 8 billion other things I'm missing, I knew it. Why? That took a while for them to settle, the joys of children. Anderson, have you been gone an hour and a half? Or have you been gone half an hour? I think you've been gone an hour and a half, right? So their bedtime is 9, and they sleep at 10:30. Amazing. Me if I was a child. But, like, actually, I'm sure this is exactly what I would have done as a kid. And my parents probably hated it when they tried getting me in bed. Actually, no, my mum tells a story of, like, apparently whenever she tried to put me to bed as a kid, I would only get in bed if she got in bed with me. And, like, because we had to sleep. Like, it was sleeping time, right? And if I fell asleep and then she got up, somehow, some way, I would know, and I'd wake up and be like, oh, it's waking up time already, and just follow her out of the room. Like, imagine pretending to sleep for, like, ages to get your, like, 2-year-old to sleep, and that little shit just wakes up right behind you. Isn't that just a bit of a GG go next kind of moment? Unlucky you did your best. This child doesn't need to sleep tonight. Your bedtime was 9, you went to sleep at 11 regularly because you read in bed with a flashlight? Oh my god, a rebel. Sophie, did that make you feel like you were getting away with something as a child as well? I bet your parents knew and they just let you, because you're like, she's just reading, what's the harm? They do that sometimes, once you put them to bed, Anderson, they get up and follow you out of the room. That's when you have to remember that they're only small and you love them very much. It's an important thing to remember, especially then. Circuit 4, there we go. Cool. You hated naps at kindergarten? I don't think I had nap time, like, when I was young and in school, because I don't think they believe in, like, you know, healthy children in India, which I really appreciated. I would hate napping at school, dude. I don't want to, I'm not going here to nap. I'm here to, like, get shit done. Like, what is that shit? I don't know, but, like, I don't know, stuff. Whatever a 5-year-old has to do.
Feels like prison.
It did. There was, okay, so when I was, like, 8, we had, okay, the way our school worked is you could either take a packed lunch to school, or your parents could bring you lunch at lunchtime, and then, like, they could just come sit with you and you eat, like, ate, right? This was the way the school worked. But the way they did it is, if your parents came and brought you lunch, there was 2 separate playgrounds in the school, and there was the playground with, like, all the slides and, like, all the fun stuff. and there was the playground, which was an empty field. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they were gated off. Like, there was a gate you had to walk through to go between them. And as soon as lunch started, like, someone would come close that gate so that the children couldn't run away, because the fun playground is also near the exit, so you can run away from school if you go to the fun playground. So when parents came, you could, like, go out through this gate, go with your parents, like, sit with them, you could play on the slides, you could eat with your mum or whoever comes, and then you get to, like, go back in once you're done with lunch, right? If you were sent to school with a packed lunch, as, like, an 8-year-old, you then had to sit, like, in this field, or, like, you know, wherever you were eating, and then you're allowed to run around in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 8-year-old me and 8-year-old my friend discovered that if you managed to run really fast out of class, as soon as lunch started, you could get to that gate some days without anyone noticing. And one day we managed, and we escaped. we escaped, and we had the wildest time. We went on all the slides. We, like, completely exhausted ourselves. Absolutely got caught on the way back in, and then were beaten as children, because that's what they do in India. That bit was not fun. We didn't even run away from school. We just wanted to go on the slide.
That's funny.
Yeah. What a great time that was. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
I'll get beaten.
No, the rest of it. The rest of it. The getting beaten is not the fun part. Yeah. Beating children is not okay. Indeed. Indeed. Especially because it doesn't teach the children to not do the thing you're beating them for. It just teaches them to do it better. In a way where they won't get caught. I can confirm this, because we escaped again and didn't get caught coming back in. They didn't, like, they achieved, like, jack shit by doing what they did. Like, do better. There we go. Okay, do we have long rod? Hello, any long rod? Why am I searching for long rod like this when I can do it like a normal person in here? There we go. Solidify a long rod. Beautiful. How many recipes am I missing? I don't know. We'll find out soon. A lot of times you can't reason with an overstimulated child. That's true. Like, it is true that you can't. I still, like, I cannot ever come up with a good enough reason to beat a child. Like, I can't. I can't justify it to myself. So I would never. I've heard many arguments. Disagree with all of them.
If the child kills your entire family, then it's maybe okay.
If the child killed your entire family had a skill issue.
True.
Like, how did that happen? At that point, it was natural selection. Like, it do be like that sometimes. Baby versus thermonuclear bomb? Yeah. Okay, am I done yet? No, I'm still encoding recipes. Okay, wonderful. Give me that nichrome ingot. Chat, I promise we're nearly there. I don't even know if that's true. I'm lying to myself at this point. So I can get to this point where I'm done.
Oh, Zeron. Hurry up.
Alright, come on. Let's go circuit 0. Yep, here it is. Okay, surely, once I do the dirty activated why are there so many steps as well, man? Dirty activated carbon, pre-activated carbon? It's like, it's actually just there to rage bait. I know it is. I'm sure of it. Dreammaster kicks his feet and giggles every time someone does this recipe. I'm confident. Imagine not putting that on passive. I will. Well, like, in the actual area, but for now, for when I'm trying to do the actual craft, like, once, I'm not passiving that. Okay, I should be missing, like, one more thing. Okay, 2 more things is fine. 2 more things is fine. I'll take it. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, circuit 1 on the wire mill, and we're done. Like, we've made it. This is freedom. I'm out of encoding jail? Perhaps? Just a little bit of encoding jail for me. Circuit 0 on the LCR. Oh, this is probably full now. Okay, I can remove the purified iron ore recipe. That definitely doesn't need to exist. Cool. Just put it under the floor and forget it exists. Is that the minions way, Sophie? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I know that's the minions way. I've seen the amount of things you guys have under the floor that everyone else has forgotten about. Why do you need to turn on the carbon? It wasn't cooperating, so it needs to be turned on. Like, what can I say? Okay, I'm going to start this craft, and I'm going to pray that it works. And it's going to work, and we're all going to be happy. This is my fanfic that I've written for myself. Nothing is going to go wrong, nothing is going to power fail. Yeah. And I also now need all of the blocks to actually run the multi, right? Which is like another 127 of these sterile casings. Cool, let's see if we have any.
Hello there.
Oh, we have 80 of them already, but I should probably place the first multi before I make any further decisions. So let's go do that as well. Right, Tuesday, I'm placing the first waterline multi. Do you want to come be a part of the celebrations?
You want me to place it?
Yeah, actually, go on. Sure. The actual controller multi. Hey, matey, welcome on into the stream.
Oh,
hello.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one is already crafted. I think if you pull it out, it might be a quest. I'm not sure, actually. Is that a quest? Where even is the waterline? Oh, yeah, there it is. And yeah, that is a quest. You just got to pull out all the blocks as well. Nice. Industrial water purification. Yeah, there it is.
I need tungsten frame boxes.
You're waiting for EV for A, AE2, and B, suicide mission of trying nukes? Yeah, nukes are perfectly safe. Like, the more bombs you have in your base, the more stable your base is. That's just like a well-known fact. Everyone knows this. Okay, is this good?
You need tinted industrial glass.
I can encode that.
I already did. It's
okay, cool. Cool. So is this where this begins? Ooh. Sorry, go on.
That's great to what level do you want the floor at?
I want the floor embedded. That's why I made the hole. Like, it just looks so weird if it's not embedded, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said you'd place it, I didn't realize you were going to place it. Bro's building the multi by hand just for fun.
What else would I do?
Like, he didn't even consider that there was an automated option that would make his life easy. He just walked up and he started putting it down by hand.
Watch and learn, bozo.
Yeah. There he is.
That's how we corpers do it.
Corpers?
Yeah, Hamcorpers.
I see. Grade 1 is kind of big, actually. Yeah.
Grade 1? Yeah, it's 15 by 15.
Yeah, grade 1 is kind of large. I didn't realize. Okay, so what are we... Oh, are we... Okay, we need... Okay, GG, we're cooked. We're stuck behind the Xeron. Unlucky, go next. Well, to be fair, I did say 3-hour stream today, so maybe this is the point I wrap up once we place this thing. Because then I can actually go work on that nuke video so you guys can actually have nukes as opposed to wanting nukes and, never getting a tutorial other than the bomb that currently exists. Because bomb bad. Did you try collapsible blocks? What is a collapsible block? Hello? Oh, carpenter's collapsible block? What do you do? Like, does it just fall away or something? Mention the 25% thing? The 25% thing? Question mark? What 25% thing? It makes a customizable slope? Oh, okay, I've never used this before then. How's the grad going? It's going well, Marcy. Oh, when the nukes stop? Yeah, I will, 60. I'll mention it in the video. I will remember now that I know it's a thing. And hopefully I'll come up with a solution to it. Dude, you probably want to know about this as well, so I'll say it now. So that you guys in chat are aware at the same time. There seems to be a weird bug with the nuke circuit. Like, the only thing I can think to call it is a bug. And I don't know why it happens. I know what the result of it happening is. And it's just, it turns off. There is no explosion, so it's fine. But the bug that happens is, my only guess is that if you have an extract that happens when the server restarts, and there is coolant on 25%, I think the coolant doesn't get extracted, but this thing realizes that it needs to be extracted, so it just turns off the nukes because there's coolant under 25%, and the nukes just stay off until you come manually resolve that. So it's nothing bad. You just got to turn your nukes back on by yourself, which is not a big deal, I guess, but it is an inconvenience to be aware of. I need to see if I can come up with a way where that can't happen, but stuff around server restarts like this is very, very difficult to work around. Like, it's just, you got a server restart at a bad time. Unlucky.
Yeah.
No boom equals bad. Don't restart the server. Well, that is one way, I suppose, yeah. Never, ever, ever restart your server. What could go wrong? Are all of these multis still just chilling? They really are. Damn. Look at them go. They don't even have a single maintenance issue. Meanwhile, Knackline complaining every 3 minutes. Oh, actually, I guess what I could set up is I could make a... Ooh. Yeah, actually, I just saw the Game Kids idea to fix this. It's a like temp solution, kind of. But I could make it so that I install a button or like a lever or like something that you hit which just triggers a manual coolant swap. And then you're sorted anyway. That's why it happened to you several times, not on a server. Yeah, Tortillo, that must have been why, because I've only seen it once now, the very first time, which is why I was like, yeah, okay, clearly it's not a skill issue. There's something wrong here.
It is done. We need an energy hatch, though.
How much power do we want to put in? LUV a bit?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it has to be LUV a bit, because the first one runs at LUV.
Yeah. How much, though? 4?
4 to start off with should be fine, yeah. LUV 4.
I said 64. But okay, sure.
Oh, 64? Oh, 64 is also fine. How much power is LUV 64? Like, per tick?
2 million.
Oh, that is more power than we actually make, so maybe not.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, we can put the energy hatch on and just not use the power, I suppose. That's not really an issue.
True. Yeah.
So just do that. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Just waiting for the thing now.
Mu metal has to go.
The
Yeah,
energy
60, could
hatch,
you get
and
rid
then
of
you
it,
can
please?
pretend you built it if you want.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is it ready?
No, it's crafting.
Okay, cool.
Should be done soon. I don't think it needs ABS, luckily.
Are you sure it doesn't need Enderloy? It needs Enderloy. Unlucky.
Fuck.
Unlucky. It's fine.
I'm just gonna cancel it. The vacuum. I don't need that many casings, I think.
Okay, then we just need to wait for the current Xeron recipe, which could take up to 6 minutes to be done.
Yeah.
Let me go see. Like, I hope you got it at a good time.
Same.
You did, and I'm gonna remove the one that's already in there waiting to go.
Nice.
Is Xeron the one that uses bismuth, lead, and cadmium and so on?
No, that's Indoloi.
Okay, cool, then that one's fine. Which one is Xeron?
Xeron's in 6.
Ah, okay, found it, yep.
6.
Is that chrome, nickel, molybdenum, so on?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, you're not allowed to run. Problem solved? Whew. Bye-bye.
Oh, I need 3 more vacuum casings.
Wait, you should be able to get it with this Xeron, though, once it's in the system, at least. You might just be able to craft it with the 7200. This is about to make in another minute.
Mm-hmm.
Potato Man, do you want more base photos? Yes, please, always. And the website can be updated with those as time goes on. I actually meant to ask Akira a couple days ago if he had time at some point to go curate and update the photos, and I never got around to doing it, so I'll ask him at some point. And we'll see. We'll see if it works. Would eating a void make you hungrier or fuller? I suppose it depends on what the properties of the void are.
What?
That would be the question. Oh, we have a void emote, which is just a cat falling into the void.
No, save him.
He's unsavable. He's gone. Just straight into the void. Unlucky.
Fuck.
Yeah. It just be like that sometimes. Not enough fluid output space. Is that because the Xeron has nowhere to go? Nope, it just takes a minute. Wait, why not enough output space? Does this make more than... Oh no, it just takes forever to start? Okay, wonderful. Cool.
Oh, batch mode, yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna just turn off batch mode on a lot of these machines. They just don't need it right now.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that it's on by default.
Yeah, that's a new change. That's a 2.8 thing. It didn't used to be on by default.
You know, yeah.
And it's not a good new change, I think. There you go, chat. Here's the best recipe in the game. Pre-activated carbon. 1 every 5 seconds just to make you sad. It's just craft. Look at it go. What a disgusting recipe. What an absolutely disgusting recipe. Okay, Tooge, I think one of the next things we should do, by the way, like, around the waterliney, like, now time, is we need to figure out, like, Duct's lightning power thing and set it up.
Yeah.
Because I could scale nukes, but I think if I do, we're never going to set that up. So we should do that instead.
I agree.
We'll just keep the amount of nukes we have for now, and then the next time I upgrade nukes should just be for the core. Because I really want to do the core. Which is just the biggest neutronium and tungsten steel sink of all time. But it'll be fun, so it's worth. Just to be clear, when I say neutronium sink, let me tell you how much neutronium minimum per nuke. What is it called? 1G coolant? You're gonna love it when you hear this number. For every 5 million EU that we make, because that's what one nuke makes.
EU per tick, you mean?
EU per tick, yes. 5 million EU per tick, roughly, that we make. It'll be the low cost of somewhere between... Oh, this uses netherite rods. This is a new recipe. That's actually really nice. That got so much cheaper, because I think that used to be neutronium as well. Oh, thank God. Okay, somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 neutronium per 5 million EU per tick.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, it used to be more. That's why I was actually more scared. I remember it being closer to 8,000. Which is actually kind of crazy. Not because neutronium's expensive, right? It's just slow.
Yeah.
Like, getting neutronium is just a lot of AFK time. But we'll have a good set of Vulcanuses working on it, I think. Because as long as you can get one of those the cores running, you have so much power to play with instantly.
Yeah.
But hopefully also lightning power will solve our problems. Alright, what are we stuck waiting on? Sorry, why aren't you going? Oh, we're waiting on, like, the assembly line, and then we're waiting on... I don't know why none of this wants to run. Oh, Tooge, no, never mind. This is not happening in this stream. We're stuck behind activated carbon. And, like, that's a recipe that needs to run. This is the minimum amount that we need to make.
Just place a random energy hatch just to make the structure form, I guess.
Yeah, that's just a little bit unlucky. Could you not use 10 ATK coolant? Of course you can, yeah. You absolutely can. You can use any coolant above 360. Oh, sorry, if you mean for the core, you can use 1080s, but then you would have to turn it on and off every, like, about 3 seconds or so, which is bad. If you want to do this design, that's why you do 1G. The 1G ones will last you, like, multiple tens of minutes before they get down to, like, a point where you need to swap them. These things aren't called 1G for fun, by the way. They hold actually 1 billion heat. So they kind of just last forever and ever. Alright, here you go, chat. Ready? Here's my waterline multi. And here is bro. I built him. All by myself. No Tooge intervention whatsoever. There it is. There's the waterline starting up.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why... What happened here? Can you come to the ore proc?
Yeah.
Why is there a missing storage bus underneath?
What? Like underneath?
Like by the... Yeah, here. Is it supposed to be missing?
Yes. There was just nothing to extract.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna re-add it. I'm gonna pull out fluorite dust.
Cool. Go for it. 5G reads your mind using pigeon routers. It's true, actually. It's actually entirely true. Okay, chat, right. It's wrapping up time. This is like the shortest stream I've done in ages and ages, I think. It feels weird. Like, it feels like I've only just started streaming. We're like about 3 hours in. That is that is an interesting feeling. Anywho's, let's do a quick little wrap-up. And I will catch you guys, I guess, tomorrow, right? I'm streaming again tomorrow. Yeah, let's see how productive I am today. Depending on how well I do, will determine the length of tomorrow's stream. And when I come tomorrow, hopefully we'll be able to actually make the waterline multi and actually put it down and actually start getting some grade 1 water, which means we should be able to start working on netherite line, which is, lo and behold, the next thing we need to do, and then we should be able to get towards fusion, and all of that will let us get towards UA and the matter manipulator. So the rabbit hole is working. The rabbit hole is doing everything it needs to do to keep us excited, and I'm actually quite excited to do netherite line in general, because we've never done it before. Either of us. So this will be a new and fun thing, which is going to be nice. We don't have an area for it yet, but I think it will be pretty easy to come up with an area. It should be exactly the same shape as the other lines, and then we are done.
I'm gonna make a flowchart for it.
Oh, you're gonna make your own flowchart for it? Okay, nice. Then I can show that. Nice.
And we're obviously not gonna do the infusion automation, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's worth doing. I thought about it, and I was like, we could...
Materially, it's absolutely worth doing, but I don't care. I don't want to do it.
Like, what's the difference? Is it... Oh, it's huge. That's actually a really big difference.
Yeah.
ZPM 60 seconds or the low cost of infusion?
I would take CPM 60 seconds every single time.
Okay, the reason I don't want to do it is because I don't want to put an infusion ultra in the middle of my Greg Tech line.
I don't even mind that. I just don't trust it.
Oh, I don't have the, the trust issues that you seem to have with it, but I just don't want to put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, this is up and coming. Probably won't be tomorrow. It depends. It really depends on if we have an area for it ready by then, which I don't know. Maybe I'll be the guy who builds the area for it. It'll only have to go... I guess it'll go in the lines area that we now seem to have. This was never supposed to be a lines area, but we're kind of doing lines here now, so we'll just keep doing more lines. Maybe we rip out the current UA area and swap it to be a lines area, because I really hate how it looks. It needs to be done like way better. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, that is it from me today, chat. This is us wrapping up. I will catch you guys on tomorrow's stream, usual time, of course. And yeah, that is sort of it. If you guys aren't currently following the stream, do give it a follow. If you aren't currently in the Discord, do join the Discord as well. I don't think we have a raid today, so we're just gonna stop right here. See you tomorrow, chat. Bye-bye.